My name is Bourbon.
It's a stupid YouTube contest. I don't understand how this is supposed to be something legit. I mean, obviously there is nothing legit to it. It's a stupid YouTube contest. I don't really care about blinds.
My name is Bourbon.
Breeze really won. If he wins the whole thing, Matt can't do this again.
My name is Bourbon.
It's a stupid YouTube contest. I don't understand how this is supposed to be something legit. I mean, obviously there is nothing legit to it. It's a stupid YouTube contest. I don't really care about blinds.
My name is Bourbon.
Breeze really won. If he wins the whole thing, Matt can't do this again.
What's going on? I'm Bourbon, and this is
ASMR Whiskey.
And tonight, we're here for a little boy named Theodore, otherwise known as
Little ASMR Whiskey.
Yes, Andrew's son, who has and is fighting type 1 diabetes, and we're gonna raise some money for him tonight. Andrew's sipping on a little Four Roses small batch select there. I'm currently giving another shot to the Jimmy Russell 70th.
Nice.
And we're going to do this thing. So cheers, y'all. Cheers, everybody who's here. Cheers, everybody who will be here. Hit the like. But far more important, down in the description, and we'll get the link. I'll get it pinned also. Please check out the fundraiser link. All donations are direct to the T1D Breakthrough Foundation, formerly known as JDRF, Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation. And usual Whiskeytube rules will apply. $5 an entry, but everything is direct to the charity. We will be scraping the website, so you don't have to say anything. You don't have to tag anybody. All your entries will be tabulated right from the website. And yeah, we're over 30 prizes, at least 25 bottles. Yeah, hopefully it's going to be a banger night. There you go.
Of course it is. No, thank you, everybody. I'm excited. Like Bourbon said, all the money is going direct to the charity. I'll scrape it, but you know, you don't have to trust me to turn the money over, to use it for the right things. It goes direct to them. So it's actually tax deductible. And also, I know a few people have already told me they cashed in on employer matching, or if they donate to certain charities, that their employer will also kick in money, which is absolutely great. And some of you might be able to do that.
Yeah, unfortunately, my company before we were purchased did, but my current company does not.
Mine doesn't either.
But it is a good thing, and a lot of companies do it. And I said do.
I was just saying, Ben, are you going to point out the fact that, yeah, yes, you are.
How long you know me? So I guess we should talk a little bit about how this came to be. We are, I guess it was around September last year or something like that, October of last year, maybe even before that. We were probably in a backstage or something, and Andrew told me about wanting to do, raise money for this charity and for the walk they do every year. And so I said, and he's like, well, you have a lot of subs. I don't have many. And I'm like, okay, fine, let's do it. Let's do it on my channel. And then there was some chaos last year. Apparently I got sick, though I don't remember exactly what I had going on. And then there was a terrible shooting at the location where they usually do the Juvenile Diabetes walk that they participate in. So the whole thing got canceled. So, yeah, you got to show off the shirt. I didn't get one in time.
Oh, all right. No, I will. All right. This is
Well, why don't
this
you?
is the
Yeah, go ahead.
this is the OG shirt. I got new shirts for this year, but this is the OG shirt. It just has the boot on the front. And I'm going to turn around. Hope you tell me when I'm lined up because I can't see.
A little higher. Okay, now square off. No, don't plank. Don't go baby got back. There you go. Theodore's pterosaurs. So you want to talk about a little bit about that? There you go.
Absolutely. So this is our team name. Theodore got diagnosed with juvenile diabetes in the last weekend of September when he was 4.5. And immediately we found somebody that we found a friend of a friend who was participating in the fundraiser, and we walked with them. And then from then on, we've had our own team. And so Theodore was 5.5, and we needed a team name, and his name is Theodore. And of course, he was 5.5, and so he liked dinosaurs. So it is Theodore's pterosaurs. So we have our logo as a flying dinosaur. And if you were a 5.5-year-old boy, what could possibly be more awesome than that? And that's the team name, and he may not love it quite as much, when he's 15. But we have brand recognition. Why would we possibly give that up? So we're sticking with it.
All right. So you want to talk about the walk, the foundation, any of that good stuff?
Nah, no, I'm joking. Of course. No, so my son was diagnosed when he was 4.5, and we spent a couple of nights in the pediatric ER, which is interesting. If you're an ER patient, you stay, your family gets to go home and sleep and come back. If you're a pediatric ER patient, then what I discovered is I said, well, he's here and I'm going to go home. And the nurses said, oh, no, you're not. You have to stay. You cannot leave no matter what happens. I thought, oh, I guess I live in a hospital now. That's interesting. But we did that for a couple of days, and we got things sorted out to the extent possible. But it's been a bumpy road. And I'll talk a little bit more about the story of that in a few minutes. But as far as the walk, we spent the first year walking with a friend of a friend, and then we started our own team. But every year, the foundation, which is just for researching a cure for juvenile diabetes, does walks around the country. This one is in my town. Your town may well have one. But it's, people go out and they raise money, and then it's a 5K walk at a designated location. Ours takes place on the campus of my alma mater, UNLV, here in Las Vegas. But the foundation is, they do research. They support people who have the disease. They spread information. They help us do things like, how do we explain this, to other kids in his class who, are, starting out, we're preschoolers and now are middle schoolers, and how do we explain to his teachers about, what the warning signs might be of problems that they're going to need to pay attention to, hopefully before he collapses in class. That hasn't happened, but they are a big support to us. But the big push is that instead of coping with the disease, we'd like to just permanently get rid of it. And that's what the money from this is going toward.
That would be freaking wonderful. And with that, I'll let Andrew take a drink of water to soothe his wonderful, wonderful voice he has on him, the panty dropper that he is. And why don't we see who's here? Say hello, then we can get into it a little more.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got some people invited. Hopefully they'll be able to stop in. After that, we will probably go a little pubby and hang out, and then we will do the giveaways once we have kind of called the cutoff to the donations. Now, obviously, you can keep donating afterward, but at some point we're going to have to cut it and do the actual giveaway. With that, started off 6:18 p.m. tonight. JG can't make the live, but I made a donation. Good luck and whiskey cheers. Thank you, Jay.
Thank you, Jay.
My boy Rob is in the house throwing down bars. What's up, Rob? How you doing? Some weird guy in a green shirt is here. otherwise known as ASMR Whiskey. And if you're not subscribed to this guy, ASMR Whiskey, go give him a sub. Just saying, he sounds way better than I do. Peter White's in the house. Cheers, everybody. I may have started early. There you go. Sugar Kitty was here. Meow.
Oh, shame in that.
And for those who don't know, Sugar Kitty's brother is affected by T1D also, and he made a bottle donation, among other things, to the fundraiser. So thank you very much, Sugar Kitty. Meow.
Meow to you, brother.
Aloha and cheers. What up, Lily? What's up, EJ? How you doing? Eric Gunderson in the house. Cheers, everyone. Cheers, Eric. See, I'm kind of going to do a little bit of more of a speed round tonight because of, I don't know, things. Maybe not speed round. I don't know. We're kind of winging it here. We kind of got an idea of what we're doing. We got a loose outline. We're going to give away a whole bunch of stuff.
We are indeed.
I believe the updated list of giveaways is in the description of the stream. But there may have been some add-ons. I have to take a look. But there's currently, I believe, 32 prizes up for grabs.
That's what I'm counting.
And
I'm
about
shuffling up the order.
25, 27 of them are bottles. Somewhere in that range. I haven't actually counted.
Yeah, and the ones that aren't bottles, there's a couple of flights in there that are, you won't get a lot of whiskey, but you'll get to taste some amazing things from some people who have impressive collections. And, that to some people might actually be more exciting.
Or you could win coffee from driftingdrams.com. Our very own.
Myself.
You have not? That's not right.
I have not, but I've heard it's amazing. I'll have to do something about that. Oh, cheers, Stephen Scone.
So let's see who else is here. While doing that, I actually, we got that whole laser code business going on. We've talked about, everybody's talking about it. Where is that bottle? There it is. The Russell's 10 LLME bottles. I will tell you, it's a real thing. They're freaking fantastic. You can find one, go get one. The code's generally near the back of the bottle. I'll see if I can get it to show. If I can find it. Yep, this one happens to be very lightly etched. So this is a LLME Russell's 10. There we go. LLME 17, and it is freaking delicious. So I've been doing my own experimentation. I picked up a rare breed that you can also see here is a LLME 16. And I can tell you that the rare breed LLME 16, I mean, it's rare breed, it's good, but it's nothing special. But I figured for the next pour, I just had some of Jimmy's. I picked up this, a little Wild Turkey 101. But to go along with it, and go along with all the rumors, this is an LLME 23 Wild Turkey 101. So let's see if it's anything special or if it's just Turkey 101. I mean, worst case scenario, I have another bottle of 101 open. Oh no.
Whatever will you do? It's got to be a solution.
Otherwise, I'm doing science. Or discovery, we'll call it. Maybe we're going to make a little bit of a breakthrough on Wild Turkey. You never know. You see what I did there?
Doing research for science.
Selflessly. Yeah, absolutely selflessly. I don't like turkey at all. So let's see who else is here. Josh Fritz in the house. Good evening, all. Cheers. How you doing, man? Let's see here. Stephen Scone, the shelf sipper in the house. Cheers, y'all. Cheers, Stephen. How you doing? Check out the shelf sippers if you haven't already. Let's see here. Scrolling. A lot of people cheersing, everybody. The wonderful lady of Irish whiskey herself, 4 Leaf Whiskey in the house. Cheers, Stacy. And if you haven't checked out 4 Leaf Whiskey, what the hell's wrong with you? Just saying. Go give Stacy a sub. Let's see here. Jerry Black in the house saying cheers to Stacy, but I'm saying cheers to Jerry Black. With that, I need something to cheers with. So let's see if this LLME 101 is anything worth talking about. Uh-oh. We might have something to talk about here on the nose, at least. I don't know. We'll let that sit a second. Let's see who else is here. Scrolling. David Bass in the house. Let's raise money for a great cause and the voice of Whiskeytube.
Thank you, David.
Hey, and the other David. Oh, what up, Theodore?
He says, "What up, Theodore? Here, why don't you take this one?"
Getting some of Dad's earwax. So why don't you introduce this fine boy?
All right, this is Theodore. Theodore is the anchor of our team. He's the reason that we're doing all this. He has been the source of constant adventure. And you know what? I wouldn't trade it for the world, but it has been a bumpy ride some days.
Yes, it has.
So can I give him the update that as of right now, we have raised $2,594 so far. And still going.
And still going.
What do you think of that?
Dang.
There you go. Hopefully we broke your record from the past and raised a little bit more so far. And we're just getting warmed up.
I think we have broken it. The interesting thing is to see if we can keep ratcheting it up a notch.
Well, yeah, I was hoping we could get into the top of the sorry, it is now $2,615.
Oh wow. Well, there's the foundation has a milestone at 25. So that is
you crossed that. I was just wondering to see if we can see where he is in the rankings for the state now.
Wait
Or
a
if
minute. Someone just commented I'm a spitting image.
Yeah.
Why is he
They're not
spitting?
wrong.
So that is the UNLV one, right? So far, the entire walk has raised $132,000 to help fight juvenile diabetes, and we are currently in. You're in the top 10 now.
Oh wow, we were in the top 25 last time I checked.
Yes,
Thank
you're number 10 right now, and gaining. We are $88 from moving into 9th place for the entire walk. So we'll see what we can do here. Hopefully that's a little more than we were thinking. And
definitely more. I see the same. I see some of the same big teams every year after year.
Well, welcome to being one of the big teams.
Yeah, it would be nice if it would be exciting to show up there and all of a sudden they realize who I am instead of just the other way around.
Mm-hmm.
And more importantly, who this guy is.
Yep, exactly. And speaking of, we've got our first guest.
Oh, nice.
Yes. So let me pull you back and let's give him a little introduction. You're used to seeing him on Tuesday nights. He's also got a very strong connection to T1D. You know him. You might like him. He likes beer, whiskey, and rock and roll. What's up, Todd?
Gentlemen, how are you? Cheers, Andrew. And it's been a while since I've been on. It's been a tough 2 weeks, but Ben, when you told me you were doing this and invited me to come on, Andrew, my oldest son is a type 1. He's 3 months from being 20 years old and was diagnosed when he was 9. So he's been, living with it for now almost 11 years and doing well. But it's as you know, it's a life-changing event, especially when you're a kid. And so I love that you guys are doing this and bringing more attention to it because, I had no experience with it. It was a shock to the system, 11 years ago when he was diagnosed. And you think you're never going to get how are you going to live your life? And it just becomes your life, and it's the way of life. And thankfully, we live in an age where there's advancements, right? There's CGMs and pumps and things like that that allow you to live a life that people don't even know he has diabetes, which is great. And it helps him be much healthier, but it'd still be better if we had a cure, right? If that wasn't the case. And I love that you guys are doing this. It's something that's very important to me. I don't do it. I don't talk about it a lot on our channel, so I'm glad you guys are giving me the platform to do it. So thank you guys.
Yeah, a generation or two ago, I don't know how people did it, because we've got the equipment now to help. But like,
all right, so I have a little announcement to make.
Yes,
cheers, everybody in the chat. It's good to see you. Thank you for all the prayers, guys.
In 9th place, creeping on 8th with $2,766 earned. Not earned, raised. So we're creeping on $3,000 right now.
That's fantastic. That's great.
Amazing.
That is pretty cool.
Todd, I don't know what your experience was like, but for the first year we didn't have a CGM. I would sleep 2 hours at a time, and I would wake up and run down the hall to test him to make sure he wasn't dying, and then I'd go back to sleep for 2 hours.
Oh yeah, I mean, like I said, it was a shock to our system. I mean, he was 9 years old and was diagnosed. He would not, this is 11 years ago, so there were no CGMs. There were really no pumps either, and he wouldn't take a needle. He was petrified, and he said, "Dad, you do it first." And I'm like, "It doesn't hurt." I'll never forget this, being in the hospital in the ER when he's diagnosed. Luckily, we got it before he had any serious issues, but I took the needle to the stomach, and thankfully it didn't hurt. And, I was giving him needles, checking his blood sugar for the first 6 months. And then he got a little bit better. But, night times were a terror. You just, what's his blood sugar? Is it going too low? Is it going, that was the main thing. Is it going too low? Is it going too high? And it was rough. I'm sure, Andrew, you did it. But again, luckily, we were able to manage that, and we are in an event where he can just check his cell phone and an alarm goes off if he's going too low, right? And it wakes him up, or if he's going too high. So my cousin, in fact, his buzzer's going off. My son's, he won't come on camera, but he's right there. His CGM is going off. Are you too high or too low, Jordan? He's going too high. He just ate. So he needs the insulin needs to kick in. But my cousin, who was much older than me, on my mom's side, had diabetes probably 30 years ago. And I was a kid, and I don't remember why she was the way she was in terms of her health. I didn't know what diabetes was, and she died at age like 45 because of it. And this is probably 25 years ago. But I think back then she didn't have everything we have now. But it's still, it's terrible. It's a horrible disease, and I don't wish it on anybody, but I'm thankful that our sons are living now where it's much easier to manage. And, it's through things like what these foundations do to advance research that allows them to have a CGM that they don't have to prick their fingers 13, 15, 20 times a day, and it alerts them if their blood sugar's dropping to a level that could kill you, or raising it to a level that, could have harmful effects. And yeah, I'm just thankful for that. But boy, it would be great if he didn't have it,
Let me jump in here real quick, because we have another guest in the background. But
awesome.
Appreciate the super chats. I will forward them over, but I'm actually going to try and turn off super chats right now. Please send the money direct to the link that is pinned or is in the description. That we want the money to go direct to the charity. If I could even, if I can send them back, I would, but I don't think that's an option.
No.
So I'm going to, I'm going to, while I bring on the next guest and let him say hello, a real American hero, by the way, in the background. He's a real dude. He's been plugging this all night, and he came over to say hello. But I'm going to try and turn off the super chats. Please send the money direct to the foundation, because that's how we're going to be scraping all the winners. That's how we're tracking everything. And that's simple. Thank you, Joe Thompson. Thank you, Bourbon Hunter Lee. Thank you, Wilmington Piper.
That's great.
Thank you,
Stacy.
Thank you, Bourbon Hunter. you know, we love it, we appreciate it, but we really want the money to go right to the foundation. And while I bring on Trev, I'll let him say hello and talk for a minute, and then I'll try and figure out how to shut those off.
Trev, what's up, brother? How are you, man?
Hey, thanks for having me. Also,
Cheers, Trev.
friggin' love you guys. Andrew, little Andrew. We love you both, man. We got a whole community back in you guys. So to me, that's all that matters. And don't worry about you can shut the super chats off, but like at the end of the day, we can't figure it out. We will match that. Whatever they just did.
Yeah. Well,
if we can't get it to them, then we will figure it's totally fine.
Well, luckily I know the programmer who came up with this whole thing, so hopefully he's got a way to add manual entries.
I hadn't thought of it, but I'll make it work.
Okay.
Yeah, and Todd, I have to agree with you that it was a total shock for me. Like I was surprised, and it was a rough day. 3.5 days in the ER.
Yep. I'll never forget them. You know, here's the thing, Andrew, my son was diagnosed. I'll never forget it. It was 4 days before Halloween. So we got out of the hospital the day before Halloween and talk about, he's 9 years old and I can't rob him of going trick-or-treating, but good Lord, it was such a new and raw diagnosis that we still went trick-or-treating, but we were all scared. Can he eat candy? How do we do this? So that I'll never forget. That was like the worst time. If there's ever a worst time for a child to get diagnosed with diabetes, it's 4 days before Halloween.
Yeah, and how I manage my Halloween candy is I give some to my older sister and save the rest for when my blood sugar is low.
There you go. That's exactly what Jordan, my son, does. He does. Yeah,
you got it figured out, bud.
Yeah, he does.
Look. There's always an answer to everything. So
it sure is.
Seems like you're figuring it out.
That's awesome.
It's all about making life work. What it gives you. You got us here.
No candy for you. Yeah, what's up, woman. It's good to see everybody. Thank you, Domingo. Yeah, I've had a horrible 2 weeks, but this is nice to be on and kind of talk and do something really good. For a cause that Ben, when you told me, I was like, oh, of course I'm going to be there. So thank you for doing this, guys. This is fantastic. Yeah, it's just really cool.
All right. I have shut down super chats.
Look at that.
And I am going to message Andrew those entries. So when he has a chance, he can figure out how to tack them on.
Now, Ben, have you talked about all the bottles you have that are going out tonight for this whole?
The latest list is in the description, but we haven't even gotten to that yet.
Oh man, okay, nice.
You might just need to go read it.
Yeah, I think so.
It's a whole freaking book.
You know what would be better is I think if Andrew read it to us.
Oh, Andrew.
I'll do that in a minute.
Right.
Give me a few minutes. I was trying to shuffle the order around, the order we're going to draw them in. Let me finish that because it's a mess right now, and then I will read it.
Odyssey Rider, thank you for donating.
I don't know if you know Andrew, if you've met Andrew, but he has about the sexiest voice in Whiskeytube.
Wait, you think I've never met ASMR Whiskey?
No, we've never shared a screen together, but I am a frequent I frequently watch Trev stream and comment. But I try to put little things in the chat that says I'm ASMR Whiskey, Trev, less Hannibal Lecter, more Morgan Freeman.
What's crazy is I've been reading every time ASMR comes into the chat, I read it that way. But I never knew his voice was this delicious.
Oh,
I'm done I'm not whispering anymore. Hello, it's me, Andrew.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah, I'm saying, what happened when he walked into high school one day when his voice dropped?
When I was fortunate,
the young ladies were like, oh, I don't even know what I'm feeling.
Yeah, like he was lucky. He started as like a soprano, right? You're a soprano in 6th grade, and at 7th he started as like a tenor. I'm pretty sure.
It all happened fast, and it all happened over a summer, so there was nobody around, and we moved, so there was nobody around to observe the few weeks of hello, my name is Andrew.
That's funny.
And then
You see what you got to look forward to, bud?
then it was all done.
That's
That's
funny.
it.
And it's great because you can sound very serious.
Yeah, and then like a lot of my friends are like, my friends know I have diabetes, but a lot of my close friends know like what sometimes friends that I have classes with, they know when I'm not doing right, because like they know that low blood sugar, severely low blood sugar, can kill me immediately, and high blood sugar can kill me like over time.
Right.
So if I'm like moving slower, they say, Theo, come on.
Yeah, that's great.
You might not know it, but you're low.
Yep.
Sounds like you got some good friends looking out for you.
No doubt.
You do.
Yeah.
You don't always realize it, but yeah, you do. Yeah, I was fortunate. I had before this, I had a roommate who was diabetic, so I at least had a preview and some idea what I was headed for.
Had no clue. It was a complete shock to us. And I'm like, you telling me we have to give him needles 7 to 10 times a day and take his blood sugars twice that? How are we gonna do this? How is that even a possible way of life? And it becomes it. And then you get the CGM, and you start he's now 19. He manages it all on his own, and I will say, and Andrew, your son's name's Theodore, right?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Theodore, when you become a teenager, listen to your dad and make sure you continue to be vigilant on your blood sugar and counting your carbs and doing the right and doing all these, because when you get a teenager, you think, oh, I'm impervious to all this. So we went through a little phase where my son, that is, not great at doing that. And that can be problematic too. So just keep that in mind as you get older. That's all I'm saying. Little advice. That's all. That was a tough time, his teenage years, his early teenage years, where he's going to high school and doesn't want to be, seen as the kid with diabetes. And I kind of know how I feel. And oh God, then you're really low or really high and you're not doing things right. So that was a tough time. He's gotten through that, luckily, and he's doing real well now.
I think it's also probably just trying to fit in high school.
Yeah, sure.
I feel like I'm definitely the closest one out of all of us to being in high school.
Yeah, I'm definitely not.
I suspect so.
Yeah,
like I'm not that far removed from it, but like
I'm way far.
I'm way far too.
Once you're out of that, you realize that was all dumb. No one actually cares.
There you go, Goody. Yeah.
Make diabetes your identity, dude. Be like, yeah, I look at this. I'm taking my blood sugar. What are y'all doing? Eating Twinkies?
Yeah.
So you'll be.
Yeah, but I'm really good about dosing for. Yeah, I'm really good at dosing for snacks and making sure that when I give myself too much, I suspend for like half an hour or so to help stabilize it. And when I give myself too little, I just give him a little more.
So do you ever cheat and give yourself a little extra so you can have more candy?
Sometimes, I'm sure.
No. I'm really good about just
my son did
following rules and like.
Good for you, Theodore.
Yeah, and
all right.
In case like when I'm low while I'm playing games on my computer, I like keep a few pieces of spare Halloween candy to just eat, so I can just get back in.
Okay, I need to tell you.
Do you have any more? That I'm feeling low right now.
Well, I have to tell you guys something. Tell chat something.
Please.
And thank all 53 people that are currently watching, because we have now raised $2,989, and you are now in 7th place for the entire walk.
Oh, that is amazing. Thank you, everybody. More than we possibly could have expected.
There you go.
Let's go ASMR.
I can't do ASMR. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I don't have a voice for it.
Yeah, and Dad,
But it's so good.
All right, Trev, you're making me uncomfortable.
Dad, do you realize that like the short you recorded is in your gallery? Yeah, it's in your gallery.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me. Oh, that was probably the test short.
There you go.
Yeah, that's the test short.
But
Probably.
well, you when you're playing games on my phone, you go and watch it.
Well, sometimes because it's satisfying.
There you go.
It almost sounds like ASMR.
That's right.
So satisfying.
Cheers, Pinchetter. That's all. Thank you for stopping by.
Oh, cheers, Jim. Thanks for coming.
And cheers, JH. Let me run through saying hello to some more people.
Yeah.
Cheers, Life from the Patio. Check out their podcast.
Yep.
How you doing, guys? JH is in the house. CJP Bourbon in the house. Cheers, man. Appreciate it. Let's see here. Just going to try and catch up because I am currently about 40 minutes behind in chat. Just call me Cheech.
Oh, no.
We got Porky Prankster in here.
Oh,
Cheers.
Yeah,
That's a name I don't know, but welcome.
Getting Todd knows him because
Hey, it could be one of Todd's fans.
I sent a bunch of nerds over here.
It's one of your
pretty
yeah.
slammered.
Vogel sang. Cheers, man.
Oh, cheers, Dave. Oh, Trev, I'm sure you did because when you went on, I like my email started doing ding, because I get an email every time we get a donation. I looked, I was like,
Nice.
all right, in the last 3 hours, I got 15 donations and I only know 3 of these people. Like somebody is really helping us out.
Well,
Nice.
I mean, I put it to some whiskey groups around the country that I know also.
Did you?
There you go.
Hey, that's awesome.
Well, I will say I want to give a huge shout out to JH.
Yep, he did do it. Yep, hell yeah. This
Because
dude right here. Hold up.
He
This dude right
messaged
here.
me days ago. Days ago, before Ben, I already knew this was about to happen because JH emailed me and he goes, "Hey, bro, just want to, you cool with me? We cool about talking about this? Ben and Andrew's doing this," and I was like, "Yes, Jay. What are you talking about?" So, JH, a legend. He let me know several days ago.
Yeah. He's a legend.
Yep, he told me Tuesday at 11:38 a.m. He texted me saying, "Trev's going to send everyone over to you on Friday."
I appreciate.
I guess
that.
it was Tuesday, and he messaged me maybe about 6 a.m.
All right, I got to tell you guys something hysterical because I'm Whiskey Uncensored. This is perfect. We are currently at $2,999 raised, and we have 69 donors.
Wait, I was about to donate, but
yeah, keeping it.
I like that number.
Boy,
because only I could get that close, but not go over and have 69 at the same time. I just saw it tick to 70, so I'm pretty sure we just blew by that.
Wow,
The
that's
number
great.
hasn't updated.
$3,000. That's fantastic.
Yeah, it's a good start.
That's great. That's fantastic.
It is.
One of the things that we talked to the doc. I'm sure Andrew, you hear this a lot too. Is well, there might not be a cure right now, and I don't know when or if they ever will have a cure. But the advancements they do in the technology is they'll have what basically is an artificial pancreas soon, where you'll have a CGM that will be lined up to talk to a pump and basically work like your pancreas does. When your blood sugar goes up, it knows exactly how to dose you and let the insulin out. You'll have to change, of course, the insulin vials and stuff like that. But in theory, and of course, you'd have to dial, the ratios in as you change and have hormones or whatever. But that is, I think, mind-blowing as well, to have basically something doing what your pancreas does, not having to prick your fingers 30 times, not having to be attached to your phone to see, oh, I'm going high. It alerts the pump. It knows exactly what the ratio is. It knows where you're going up or down.
I think it's fantastic. They got to invent a delivery system also for when you're low.
Well, the idea is it would work like your pancreas does, right? So it wouldn't, you don't. Well, you can be hypoglycemic, I guess. Some
Right.
people
You
are like
wouldn't
that.
go too low because
Yes,
it's keeping track.
Correct. Again, my
see.
point just being is the advancement of technology is another thing that I think these funds go to that help, people who have diabetes that can manage it much better. A cure might be 40, 50, 100 years down the road, and this all helps, but helping the kids and the people who live with this now, I think, is an important thing.
Yep. Cheers, Brian Toner. I don't know if these people are still here, but I want to at least cheers them and acknowledge them for showing up.
What are you guys drinking tonight? Are we
Right now, I'm drinking turkey.
Oh, there you go.
Andrew's on Four Roses Small Batch Select. Trev's drinking all kinds of samples all night.
Yeah, it's good.
How are you, Trev? And what about you, Todd?
I've got a little old line. I'm a big fan of old
Well,
line.
why don't you talk a little bit about that bottle since it's one in the giveaway?
There you
I
go.
heard
There it
that's
is.
good.
This is Ben, you helped pick this bad boy. So this is the Old Line 290 single barrel pick. It's their oldest age statement, 8.5 year American single malt. I call it a Tootsie Roll in a glass, basically. 124.2 proof. Sold out. We sold out an entire barrel of a American single malt, which I think is fantastic because I know people don't really gravitate to this style, but I think if you try something from Old Line, you'll be instantly hooked. Unless you don't like Tootsie Rolls, then you probably won't like this bottle. But if you do, there's other flavor profiles, but I get that predominantly on this. Ben, you've had it. You helped it. It's quite a nice single malt, if you must say so.
It's all right. And we're creeping on sixth place right now. We're
there you go, Sven.
$2,276 donated. Thank you all very much. 50
there you go, Corey.
Watching. Cheers to all of you. Let me see if I can acknowledge
Dennis. Dennis Hayden. Good to see you, Dennis.
I was trying to see if, because when I donated, it said, does your company match gifts?
Mm-hmm.
No, my company doesn't.
No, mine doesn't either.
I wonder if mine does. Mine might.
What a piece of crap.
Mine with the prior owners did. The current owners do not.
What's up, Chip? Eric? Good to see you, Eric.
And cheers,
Corey,
Orlando.
Nice. Peter. Love seeing those guys.
Here. Yep, there you go. That was a long time ago that we were at 2,300. We're now at 3,200.
You're way behind.
We're over 3 now.
Yeah,
and you were so far behind.
In the house, cheers. Top Shelf Dustin in the house, cheers, man. Check out Top Shelf Whiskey Diabetes Charity while I drink Bourbon County Stout. There you go.
Hey,
oh, there you
Dustin,
go.
You talk my language, brother.
This is a big deal right here. This is Sugar Kitty. Sugar Kitty's brother was diagnosed at age 10 in 1971.
Yeah.
Before all that technology available today. He had to be in the hospital for a whole week with education and training.
I'm sure. I mean, I couldn't imagine what it was like then. I mean, I saw my cousin go through it, and like I said, I think she died when she was 48 years old, which is how old I am right now. So like, oh my God.
And speaking on that, you're talking about your cousin. I do want to mention, had a buddy, coworker, and a buddy, Rich Stecker. He passed away, I guess, about 3 years ago now. It was a type 1 diabetic most of his life. So that's really the closest association I've had to type 1 diabetes. And then he got pancreatic cancer. So basically, I just used to tell him that your pancreas is a complete asshole. Because it's just been keeping him down his whole. And he was way healthier than me. This dude surfed.
Yeah.
With an insulin pump on. He would go surfing.
Yeah.
He would do all kinds of crazy stuff. He would run like half marathons, everything else. Like, he didn't let it stop him at all. So I just want to raise a glass to my buddy Rich, my association with type 1 diabetes. And let's keep this going. Cheers, all.
Let's see. Yeah, the stories are great. And then I had no idea that so many people in the community that had their lives affected, maybe not directly, but certainly through other people that they've been supporting along the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good, Dustin. Let's see here. Let me try. Larry Three Rivers is in the house. Cheers, Larry.
Freaking Larry.
Paul Whiskey Food Dude in the house. Love this guy. Cheers, Ben. All donated to good cause. Hopefully a butt ton of money will be raised. Well,
there you go.
Around it'll at least be a butt ton.
That's right.
How much is a butt ton?
I don't know. Why don't you ask this guy? Hello again, whiskey friends. Jeffrey Whack is in the house. How you doing, brother?
Jeffrey Whack has a
Whack. Thank
huge
you.
butt, so yeah, that's a lot of money.
He would know then, right?
New room to me, familiar faces though. Well, cheers, Porky. Gandhi Road is in the house. Let me see if I can speed round this. Going, because I don't want to skip and not acknowledge people too, you know?
Andy Road has one of my favorite profile pictures. His dog and like a queen.
Dave, you should open that.
Yeah, I've got to find me one of these.
You know, Ben, you should pour some yak. Maybe I'll do that. I can pour a little yak. There we go. My boy Northwest Bourbon in the house.
Cheers, Mark.
Cheers, Mark. That's my dude right there. I might have been up a little too late with him last night. Because if you don't know, Thursday nights, midnight Eastern, he goes live, and I try to be there to drink with him. So
God, I don't know how you do it, Ben.
And every Saturday night, first Saturday night of every month is the Veterans live stream. We had that this past week. You should go there. You should be there. Support. If you know any veterans, tell them about it. It's a freaking serious, solid dude and a serious, solid time.
Try to watch Mark's streams the next day, at least some of it.
You will get seriously drunk.
Yeah. I mean,
at least if you drink like I do, there ain't no way I can keep up with him.
Yeah. That's why he goes on at midnight. I don't see him. I'm in bed by then.
Brandon F, that's a new name. Cheers. Donated. Cheers. Best of luck. Well, thank you much. See here. Up to 9:20. I'm only 30 minutes behind now. Call me Cheech.
Dennis Hayden, you got the Tin Cup 14. That Tin Cup 14 is so good.
Every other weekend, I could drink that next. I got that right here. Cheers every other weekend. How you doing? Scrolling. Peter White is type 2 here. Donate.
Right.
Thank you very much, Peter. And a lot of people don't know how different type 1 and type 2 are unless they're in your life. And it's kind of crazy how they're so similar yet so completely different.
Yeah.
Because type 2 is basically your body rejecting the insulin or stopping it from being effective. And then type 1, your pancreas just goes,
we're not going to do it anymore.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go to sleep. Screw you.
Not going to do it.
Well, you were talking about the how the future is the basically implanted.
It's like an artificial pancreas, right? Yeah. Right. So I mean, yeah,
artificial pancreas. But they're also, I know I saw this a number of years ago. I don't know where they are in it right now. That they had figured out how to turn like certain kinds of fat cells into what is it? Isle of I got to go back.
Isles of Langerhans.
Yeah.
Yes. Bonnie's a bio teacher. She's normally here, but she's got her nephew's birthday party in the morning. So she would have corrected me on that as the bio teacher. But
there it is.
Yes, they have converted, at least in a lab, converted cells to be essentially pancreatic cells. So
there you go.
Figure that out.
Exactly. There it is. Right. Yeah.
Then it's like, let's just turn it back on.
I mean, I'm hopeful. My son's 19. I'm hopeful in his lifetime they do have a cure. Right. I think so. I think it. I am really hopeful that'll happen.
I think, and here's the thing, and this is just so today is this is a slightly Trev drunk. Back up. Let's back up. Today, I'm going to tell a story, and it's going to tie into this. Today is X-Ray Tech Day. Okay.
And for those who don't know, this is what Trev does.
Oh, all
yes, we drink. Today is X-Ray Tech Day. 20 years ago, 10 years ago, when you took an X-ray, they had to go and develop a film in a freaking red room. Now I push a button and it shows up on my computer
right away. Yeah,
that might not seem like a big deal. That's huge. Think about another 20 years, what the freaking X-ray is going to do. You can just go step in a thing and it just X-rays your whole goddamn body. So when all of these things that, like this artificial pancreas thing, it sounds crazy, but like in 10 years, that might be complete reality and is totally normal. So the medical world advances so quick because they really are trying to find the answers to everything. And it gives me hope.
Yeah.
I think a lot of stuff that shoot, look at 100 years ago, smallpox was killing the entire world, and now it doesn't even exist at all.
Trev, I
it's not a
assume
thing.
I assume in 10 to 20 years, when the technology is much better and you can just stand somebody there and all the x-rays will get done, you'll still assure them that it's perfectly safe and then go hide behind a giant wall of lead.
Whoa. People ask me all that. Oh, what? Well, if it's so safe, why are you standing back there? And I'm like, well, because I do this all goddamn day, dude. You're standing there for one picture. Shut up.
Well, I was going to say,
I know, but it sends a message.
Yeah, I know.
It sends a message, but I'm on.
I want to acknowledge something else, and that technology that you're talking about, the digital films for X-rays. Not for nothing. How much longer is that going to make your life that you're not exposed to all those chemicals all day long?
Well, my thing, and I don't even know, like, I'm not keeping up with, like, the future of it, but it's like, at what point, though, are we needing ionizing radiation? Like, at what point, or maybe, I think ionizing radiation, aka X-ray, that's how you get the pictures of the bones, but at what point, though, is it that we just stand there and take one picture? When I look at your knees, Ben, your knees are shot, bro. I know. I'm gonna have to take 6 X-rays of them. At what point, though, do we get to this point where you just like stand in this little thing and it takes one little picture, and then I know everything about your freaking destroyed knees?
Well, look at what Sugar Kitty just put, and that shows you, like, his brother was diagnosed in 71, right? That's what he said earlier. Back when he was diagnosed, blood sugar was something you had to go to the hospital, right, to find out. Urine test strips were the technology then, and that is not, I mean, you can get ketones from that really well, but, I mean, I couldn't imagine how difficult it was to manage your diabetes in the 70s and 80s. That doesn't seem very good.
Like, were they just dying? Like, people just die all of a sudden?
I don't know if Sugar Kitty's brother's still around. My cousin who had it in the 70s, I was very little. I'm born in 76. So I remember her, she died in the 80s, and she was probably 30 years older than me. So she died in her like early 40s. It's crazy.
Because it makes you wonder, like,
because you didn't manage it.
We had the technology now. Was it like, what killed them? Like, was it because the technology wasn't there? You know what I'm saying? Like, was it just because hey, you just go and check your blood sugar every
you don't know your blood sugar.
To the hospital.
You're getting sick, and it's because your blood sugar is completely out of whack. You're not really managing your diabetes, right? That's the long and short of it. And over time, that's going to kill you within years. I mean, so we're lucky enough our sons have the technology that they can manage it to a degree and live healthy lives, but it's still it's a chore. And so they're very lucky they live now. I don't want them to have it, but at least they have it now where you can easily you can better manage your diabetes in 2024 as opposed to 1975.
Hey, Todd, what kind of equipment's your son running?
Jordan, what's your CGM? What do you have? Jordan, what's your CGM you have? It's a Dexcom Libra 3.
Got it.
Oh, the recalled one. Nice.
Yeah, I think it was actually.
Yeah, a small batch of them was.
Yeah, his weren't the batch. His batch wasn't. Yeah, but that's what he uses.
Let me acknowledge a couple more people because I'm still trying to catch up, and we are at $3,496 raised. Thank you very much, everyone.
That's amazing.
Wow, that is amazing.
And Ben, I saw you pour is there a better 84 proof whiskey out there than Tin Cup 14?
I mean, I don't know many other 84 proof whiskeys, but
so the answer is yes.
Yeah, there you go.
No.
All right, Daniel Sutherland, cheers. Andrew Vermeyer, all the way from the great state of Alaska in the house.
Wow,
Cheers,
that's great.
man. How you doing? My girl Bonnie right there. She had initially pushed us over the edge to put him into 9th place over 88th ever. Thank you very much, hon. Wilmington Piper in the house. Cheers, all. How you doing?
He'll drink more
Cheers,
Malort
Wilmington
than
Piper.
any person you've ever met besides
Mr. DJ
Oh.
Comeback in the house. Cheers, all.
Daniel, what do you shouldn't pass on Tim Cup 14. I don't know what the price was. I mean, I think I got it from all of you for $75, and it's
Well,
just,
it depends on what it is, you know. Bourbon Kitty 1971. Cheers, everyone. There you go. This is the whole idea why we donate. My brother's of a completely different age when all these pumps and even the testing machines weren't available.
Yeah.
Mhm.
My
For
son has
what
the
it's
latest
worth,
mint,
great
right?
Bobby Clark is a
Oh.
type 1 diabetic, and he's in the Hall of Fame. Yes, Bobby Clark, aka fantastic Hall of Fame hockey player. That is true. Bourbon Hunter Lee, cheers all. The Bourbon Wrench sent me. Who's the Bourbon Wrench?
ah.
I seen a bunch of nerds over here.
Cheers all. I appreciate it. We appreciate it. Bourbon Baller Lee, cheers. I have a cheers. Okay.
Dennis, do you like it? I'm sure you do. I know you got a problem.
Wow, I'm just getting to the super chats now. Wow.
Oh my God, you're so far behind.
Kelly Dram.
Oh, I remember the first time I ever live streamed, Ben.
Yeah.
I'm not used to running a fundraiser. Yeah, I mean, let's be real. Most people don't blame them for it. So, you know, like I'm not generally the place to come for, you know,
Daniel, don't do that again.
nice feelings. You know what I mean?
I love this bottle.
Fly Fisher, diabetes sucks. Yes, it does. Bowler says,
Yes, it
"Fuck
does.
diabetes. Yes. Everybody's yelling, Trev. That was a while ago.
You were
It's only
so. I've been here for a while.
half an hour. You've been for a half an hour.
Domingo Corona. I'm guessing
Domingo
that's
Corona wasn't. He
Francisco.
might have
that's
been
fun
in
to
my
say.
live stream, but he didn't comment at all. And then I come over here and he just says Trevor.
Well, it must be you, Trev.
No, no one calls me that.
super easy to do.
Domingo. What the heck?
I like saying Domingo. I wish Domingo would come to our stream. Domingo.
Trev brought me here, but Todd, I'm a big fan of you also.
Oh, there you go. I love
Todd, wait, he's Todd's only fan.
That's. I have one. My only friend.
Let me try. Domingo.
Oh, there you go.
Are you
Does
ready?
sound-
Are you getting ready to read the?
I'm ready, but
Okay, let me
You can also catch up on chat.
I'm getting closer. So
Oh,
let
that's
me
crazy.
All right.
That's
round.
crazy.
Andrew kind of reminds me of the Halo voice actor.
Cheers, Pecker House. If you want to see a
Yeah.
guy in his peckers, check out the Pecker House. Cheers, Bill. Odyssey Rider just donated to the foundation. My son is also named Theodore, and I have type 2 diabetes. Happy Trev, let me know about this. Well, cheers. Thank you.
Cheers.
Hey,
Trev.
and Odyssey Rider is also a veteran.
Oh, shoot. Cheers. to that.
Early Iraq war, dude. I've been giving
Wow.
him. He just sent me he literally just texted me a photo of him in Iraq.
Whoa.
Damn.
So Odyssey Rider, freaking
Yep,
hardcore.
That's real.
So let's raise a glass to Odyssey, man.
There you go.
Cheers to that.
DJP, he has a great outlook, and just know you're not walking alone. There you go.
That's right.
Just good old me, Clay, in the house. Cheers. Hello, everyone. Donation made. God bless. Awesome.
Clay is one solid human.
Andrew, let me ask you this: When Theodore was diagnosed, was he apprehensive about telling his friends and schoolmates about it?
A little
was
bit, and he was 4.5, so he didn't even entirely understand what was going on.
Wow. Okay.
But-
Wow. That's really early.
But he was concerned about standing out a little bit, and
Yeah.
like he went to preschool, and like we just started half day, and we just started picking up instead of right after lunch, right before lunch.
Right.
You know, just to deal with the dosing, not that we didn't want to, not that we wanted to hide it so much, just that we didn't expect the preschool staff to be able to help. And
yeah.
we are incredibly blessed now that the school he goes to, the school nursing corps there,
For sure.
is amazing.
So here's an amazing story. The school my son went to. So you jolted, right? So it's a jolt to your system. How am I gonna? The school nurse who was in his school, her son also had type 1 diabetes. So it was almost like an angel above. Like, okay, he's gonna be fine. She's gonna when he's at school, she has a son. He was 3 years older than my son, and they became very good friends because of their bond. They would go down and check their blood sugar before lunch together. But I was like, okay, it's going to be okay. I don't have to worry so much. There's someone there that knows how to manage this for him. So that was kind of neat.
That's
Yeah,
all.
we're
Did you guys see
fortunate.
this? Sugar Kitty said earlier, when his brother was in the hospital, I was going into education to learn to give the shots too.
Yes,
That's how it
sure.
works back then.
That's
Yeah.
crazy, man.
No, that's how it is. I had to learn it for my
Yeah.
son. We have to stay there. I had to stay with him, and I would figure out how to. Okay, this I don't know when you did it. This was 11 years ago. It was needles. I was giving him needle shots at first. Needles. So I would draw it from just like you would do any type of other syringe. I would pull it out a very small amount and right in the arm or the butt or the stomach, give him the shot. And I was like, how am I going to do this?
We had to go to, while he was in the hospital, we had to go to a class
Correct.
to learn how to do this before they
Correct.
would release him. But,
Correct.
But we had to go and find other people to come stay with him because he couldn't be alone in the hospital without a friend or family member. So we had to find our backup to show up so we could go to the class to learn how to take care of him, or they wouldn't let him out.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And on the one hand, I'm thinking, well, can they do that? On the other hand, like, if they had, what would have happened to him? So
right.
Probably good that we did. But you were saying, that they will get better pumps and they'll auto adjust. Like his pump does that now. He's got the latest Medtronic, and it knows
great.
Like it's going high and it'll give him a little extra. And a little extra. He's going low and it'll back it off a little bit.
Right, but it's not yet where it's attached to a CGM, right? Where it's talking, okay, you're going high, I'm going to dose it, right? Does it do that yet? Is he doing that? He has that.
He does.
See, that's my son doesn't have that yet, but that's great. That's
only because maybe once I'm caught up, I'll have you tell the story of the pump malfunction earlier this year.
Oh. Oh boy.
So let me keep catching up. Donald Rant's in the house. Irish Whiskey Yoda. Cheers, man.
Oh, cheers, Donald.
Let's see here. This was a while ago, but little ASMR. There we go. Pinch hitter.
Right.
Jimbo was in the house. Can't stay long. Yeah. Great scores and
that was a long time.
Things, as always. Yes, I know.
You're doing great, Ben. We all love you.
I'm doing mediocre, and that's about as best as I can do.
We'll take it.
Jay sells Boston in the house. This masshole's here.
Yeah, who let that guy in here?
I love
Kitty's a proud nerd from all the way in Australia. About a half hour ago, Ken was popping in to shout out. So he said,
"Hi, Ken, and happy birthday,
Nerd Army."
Let's go, Lou. Do push-ups.
That's right.
It's Veterans Day coming up. Do 10,000 push-ups.
Technically Ken's birthday yet, is it? Tomorrow morning, Ken. Tomorrow.
But tomorrow is already there.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Actually, yeah, that's right. So I don't know if he's still here, but happy birthday, Ken. You bastard. Quacka fucker. Tony Two Toes in the house. Cheers, Tony.
You guys ever hear the story about what happened to his other toes?
Yeah, I work with him.
It's crazy.
Can I just say something? You're way behind. I love reading the chat right now, so I am reading the chat. All these people talk about their their connection to diabetes. So you'll eventually get to them,
I
Ben.
could have guessed.
But it's really amazing.
But Darwin's 89 that's really fascinating. Yes, there is one of those camps here.
Yeah,
well, shout out to everyone, the 51 people that are still watching. Thank you, folks.
Amazing, absolutely amazing.
We'll let you get to the bottom because they're definitely got some cool, good stories.
Years ago, I was hoping stem cells could revive a pancreas. It's still possible, especially if you do the Christopher Reeves and chew on them. You've seen that South Park episode?
South Park is so much. Go ahead, do it, Ben. Give us a Cartman.
Ben Dryden in the house saying it's delicious.
Stop. Yeah, that was the old line.
Dennis Hayden Jr. in the house. Hello.
What's up, Dennis?
I heard it is.
Dennis, good guy.
Peter White, now that I have a full Rebecca Creek Spanish Oaks, now my daily sipper.
Nothing wrong with that.
Chip
I
Ayette
heard that's awesome.
in the house. Cheers, Chip.
Bunch of nerds coming in.
Round. Yeah. New York City public schools certainly don't match. Yeah. Dr. Frederick Banting and Charles Best invented insulin 100 years ago. Fortunately, that was the last great breakthrough in treating type 1 diabetes. Not really. The CGM and the pumps are
I know, right? I mean,
breakthrough.
Well, then the insulin got better a few years ago.
Oh, look at this.
I don't know
Brian
what your son
Toner,
is on.
still here. I married a lady who was diabetic from the age of 13. They're getting closer to a cure.
I hope you're right.
And now we're getting up to when I was talking about Rich.
You're getting there.
20 minutes ago.
You're getting close. You're doing well, Ben.
Trying.
There it is, Tim.
Is a butt ton more or less than a shit ton? Butt ton is less than a shit ton. And we are at $3,496 raised.
Amazing, guys. Cheers to you all. That's amazing.
How much?
$3,400.
$496, and that's without the super chats. So we're really closer. We're over 3,500.
But ever since this started, we went up $600. Let's go.
$1,600.
Woo.
Yeah.
Math.
Yeah.
It's not my strong suit.
Oh, cheers.
It's why you're not in charge of the money, Trav. That's why. Right?
There you go. Big Cat, what's up, AA Ron? Cheers, man. And I got to pour something, but I'm trying to get through this. Preacher, what up?
Ben? You're doing great.
Night's going great. We've raised over $3,500 to help fight childhood diabetes and hopefully give you all a bunch of good whiskey. There you go. See, David broke it down. Butt ton is less than craft ton, which is less than shit ton. There you go. There you go. David broke it down.
Thank
He
you, David.
educated you.
No doubt.
Mr. Great Shot Mark in the house. How you doing, brother? Love that.
Thank
guy.
you, Mark. Mark, thank you, brother.
Yeah,
Cheers
there
to you,
we
buddy.
go. There's Bonnie correcting me. There she is.
God, that was only 25 minutes ago.
Did somebody say yak? Yeah, man, baller, get on here. I'll send you some. I'll drink some yak. Dennis says, I was able to donate. My aunt battled diabetes her whole life. Let's work together for a cure. Hell yeah.
Dennis, thank
very
you,
much,
brother.
Dennis.
You rock, brother. Sorry I missed you today.
Sugar Kitty, my brother's stomach blood sugar was something you had to have at a hospital. It would take a week until the results came back. The urine test strips with technology. Crazy. Yep. Moore's Law, very true. Technology doubles in power every 2 years. Truth. And we've blown away that now. Moore's Law isn't even a thing anymore. The 14, it's good, but it's a beginning of the night pour because it's,
for sure. Yeah, I mean it's 84 proof.
Nanotechnology would help with diabetes, possible. Maybe the robots will get in there and figures things out. Sugar Kitty. My brother is alive now, but not very well, but that's because of other heart issues. A lot of people don't know, though, that many, many, many cardiac issues are actually the byproduct of type 1 and type 2 diabetes.
Yes, they are.
But his diabetes puts him in between a rock and a hard place. He was told he would live to about 55. How old is he now, Sugar Kitty? EJ, back in the 70s, tools were not there to manage type 1. I had friends that had it and it was rough on them. I don't know how many are still around due to the lack of technology. Very true. Dowan's 89. That's a new name. Cheers.
Daniel is a great guy. Just
okay.
Dan. He's named Dan.
Well, let's get him some Tim Cup 14 so he stops regretting it.
I know. Dan, I got some for you.
Josh tried to get a Dexcom. Insurance told me no.
That's so much.
You got to fight that.
I will say it's really expensive. Like even for us, we have good insurance. We pay for a 3-month supply. It's like $270.
Yeah,
it's a lot. It's a lot of money, but it's great for them. So we do it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, we pay about that for sensors, and then for the infusion sets, it's about another. It comes out about $400 a quarter.
Yeah, that's
Freaking insane.
But listen, yes, if you don't have insurance, it's even more insane. So that's the thing. Yeah,
the insurance rules the world. I literally tell, and I don't know what kind of authority I have to say this, but I tell my patients like, insurance rules the world, because everyone wants to ask me, in the orthopedic world, can I get an MRI? And I'm like, I don't know. How good's your freaking insurance? Because they rule the freaking world.
We have really good insurance too.
Like, you ain't gonna get no MRI paid for if you ain't got Get insurance.
And I'm just saying, $4,000. I'm doing a fresh bottle crack.
Let's go. Come on.
Let me,
let's go.
A good
All
bottle.
right.
I was going to go early, but
10
I
minutes
can't leave
behind,
now.
so let
I'm
me
not
speed
leaving.
down this. Bobby Clark and Catfish Hunter are two well-known athletes with type 1 diabetes. That one's 89. My father-in-law has type 1 diabetes from a virus attacking his pancreas. I know how much of an impact it can have. Awful.
Whoa, so
Gilmore's
I'm pretty ignorant to this.
diabetes.
You can
Might
get-
notice a lot of hockey players.
You can get diabetes from like a virus attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't know why. Yeah, so my son, the doctors told, like, my son got really sick. Gosh, we didn't know what was going on with him. Just throwing up every night, and like something happened to him in terms of a virus, and then it could have been prolonged. That his pancreas, he had diabetes. We didn't know it, and he was getting like high blood sugar and getting headaches and throwing up. But like something happened. Like something happened to him to cause his. They don't think it's just. Maybe I'm wrong, Andrew. It's not. It's not hereditary. Is it genetic, or do they not know?
So what my son's doctor said is that diabetes doesn't really run in families, but
right,
the propensity to get an autoimmune disease does. But
right.
What it attacks is kind of random. So
Right.
if it attacks your nerves, you get MS, and if it attacks your
Right.
pigment cells,
There
you
you
get vitiligo, and if it attacks your pancreas,
You get
you
diabetes.
get diabetes.
There you go.
And so they're all related, but
Right.
not quite as directly as you might think. And that's the
Got it.
explanation we got.
Yeah.
And 13 minutes ago, Sugar Kitty said we're only $246 for moving up a place on the top 10 list.
Are we moved up?
We're now probably only about 150 from that. So awesome. Cheers, people. Thank you. Odyssey is a badass mofo. Did anyone see SNL a week ago? The bachelor party with Sabrina Carpenter's song Espresso changed it to Domingo. No, I did not. Bourbon Kitty 1971. My dad was a type 1 diabetic. I remember watching him take shots and eat sugar cubes when his levels were off.
Oh,
Crazy.
jeez.
Cheers,
Jesus,
Bourbon
man.
Kitty.
Good Lord.
I had an endocrinologist for 22 years before he retired. That was a fellow T1. Made it easier early on to discuss things for me. Wow, CJP, did not know that. Cheers.
It's honestly like
appreciate it.
Wild, like in this live stream, just seeing how many people that are like, yeah, I have that myself.
I know, isn't it crazy?
Or,
Isn't it crazy? Yeah.
Yeah, this has been pretty shocking.
There you go.
There are camps for kids with diabetes, full day camp with nurses on staff. So the kids with diabetes.
Those are key. My son went to a couple of those, and that was really cool for him to be around other people kids that were doing exactly the same thing he was going through. Right? That's very new. Yeah.
I love the guys motherfucking me in chat. That's how you know they're real friends.
That's right. Sugar Kitty, that's fun. My son, when he was diagnosed, and Andrew, I know you said it was 4.5 for Theodore. You said so. My son was 9, and at 9 he was 47 pounds.
Yeesh.
47 pounds for a 9-year-old. He was going to the bathroom. That's the only reason why we figured it out. He was getting up in the middle of the night and going to the bathroom. And we're like, why are you getting up at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning? And why are you losing so much weight? Took him to his pediatrician. They're like, wait, like, let me just pee in this cup. And luckily she said to do that. And of course, ketones, everything. She's like, he's diabetic. You need to go to the hospital right now. That probably saved him from getting in really bad shape.
Mm-hmm.
But 47 pounds for a 9-year-old, that's not good.
You're kidding, yeah.
Todd, I get it. We couldn't make it across town without my son waiting in the car seat.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Yeah.
JH is sad that there was math. Porky used to be on Glyburide. Z-Man's in the house. Cheers, Z-Man. How you doing, beautiful?
Oh, cheers, Z-Man.
All right, Jerry Black is back in the house. Cat must have ate Taco Bell because it was shit.
What just happened?
Apparently, Jerry Black's cat had explosive diarrhea.
That's fantastic. I don't know what to say.
Crazy. Jerry Black's nickname in high school was that cat.
I just hope Jerry Black doesn't have a Roomba.
Oh, jeez. Oh, God.
Oh, there you go. Sugar Kitty's brother is now 64.
Love it.
That's awesome. Cheers to that. And hopefully he's got the new tech now. Great shot. My brother-in-law passed from a heart attack, and we found out after he had undiagnosed diabetes.
Oh yeah, I can. Yeah, well, you'll get the core. A lot of people talk. I love these comments.
Trying
This
to
is
get
really cool.
my own father is type 2. He won't. My father is a type 2 diabetic. A former Navy corpsman in Da Nang in Vietnam.
Right.
If you don't know what a Navy corpsman is. It is a Marine Corps medic, combat medic.
And he won't get a CGM?
A nurse for over 40 years, RN. Yeah, and he won't get a CGM.
Why? What do you think the reason?
That's okay.
He doesn't need it. He's regulated.
Oh.
Bing, 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 bing.
All right.
Oh, that's okay. Ben, when you say Da Nang, I think of Ned saying, "Were you stationed in Da Nang?"
He's coming right for us. As the Mexican staring flag of southern Sri Lanka. And the Piper, my cousin was diagnosed with type 1 in the 70s. He is a doctor now. Had some of the first insulin pumps. Wow. Cheers to that.
Yeah. I will say the insulin in the last 5 years has gotten a lot better.
His brother can't get a pump. What kind of bullshit is that?
Todd, I don't know what kind of insulin your son is on, but we moved from fast to rapid. Rapid is so much better. Rapid is faster than fast.
So what is your rapid? We have fast acting. We don't have rapid. We got Fiasp. That's what we have. That's not. Maybe we have fast. We have Fiasp. And Jordan, you take Fiasp.
Minutes from caught up. Let me catch up.
So
then I want Andrew to tell the story and read the list of prizes.
Very well.
All right.
And then Tracy before last thing.
Insurance would only cover freestyle, and current only covers Dexcom. So that's the thing. You gotta see what you get. Let's go. Bump that goal to 5,000. Let's go.
I mean, that would be amazing.
Yeah. Autoimmune. My brother sounds exactly like Todd's son. We thought he had the flu. Then the weight drop and everything after that. Yeah.
That's exactly what happened.
Crazy.
Yep.
Awesome crew in the house. My son-in-law got sick at 12 and got it. He's always
I see Sagamore.
There you go. There's the 9-year.
Wow.
I love this bottle. Dude, this is so
I bet
good.
you do.
CJP,
So
when I was first diagnosed, an insulin vial cost about $25 each. And that same vial is about $400 now if you don't have insurance. Unreal.
Yep. I will say our insurance is great. The insulin is not the CGM is the biggest expense for us.
Yep. Sugar Kitty has ulcerative colitis. My father was later diagnosed with a cane of scleroderma.
Oh, God, that's good.
Both autoimmune. Have other type 1 diabetics been tested for thyroid issues? Interesting. Well, hopefully they're getting that checked.
Yes, and clear.
My brother was later diagnosed with thyroid, and they believe that led to the type 1. Interesting. Weight loss and bathroom trips are the inevitable signs. 47 pounds is hard to imagine for a 9-year-old. Grateful you got him to a doctor. Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's amazing what a small test can do. My sister went in the ER this year with vomiting and a headache, presented like dehydration. Doctor said CAT scan, found a tumor.
Yep.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah, sure.
That's the purpose of the ER.
His brother only has a CGM and the insurance fights him on that. That's bullshit. That doctor for the rest of my life, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's saying Trev do push-ups.
Right. Ben, I'm going to take 5. I'll be right back.
You're going to take 5 now when I just caught up to the bottom of chat?
Are you caught up? All right.
You want to go pee?
Go pee. Let the man go pee.
Yeah,
let the man go pee.
Go pee. Go pee.
Trev, oh, God, Trev, that's too white. I know white. That's too white. Look at this guy.
I mean, literally, if there are any ladies in the chat, donate for this right here.
All right, Trev, you did enough. That's fine. Dan's in the house.
Now he's busting out his 22. I can count them right now. 14, 15, 16, 17.
Well done, Trev.
9, 20, 21, 22. Damn, he's still going.
I don't know how he does it. I'm getting tired just looking at him.
Yeah, I think we're in a loop. I don't think he's really doing it.
I don't think so either. Ben, you see Sagamore's releasing their 7-year bottle and bond this weekend?
I did not.
That was a PT test.
Would you be interested in a bottle if I can get one for you?
We'll talk.
Okay. I'm probably going to get one this weekend.
What was that, 50, Trev?
No, that was 42.
42.
Damn.
There you
which is the standard for the military push-ups, and I just did it drunk.
Well done.
And now he's just giving us a view of his abs.
Yep.
I don't know why it's still just.
He's
here.
showing off now. He's showing off.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy that it's just me on this.
I don't know what happened here, but Trev is gone. He's gone undercover, I think.
No.
There you go, down.
Have you ever seen Todd in the wild?
I don't look like that.
Enough, Dallin. I pay the extra to have Anthem myself. We don't even debate for 2 seconds. Yep, there you go.
That's wild.
You crazy bastard. Fix your camera. Ladies and gentlemen, another glorious bastard. Dusty Dan in the house.
What's up, Dan? How about that Raven win last night, Dan?
9 years old, but he was 3'1", so maybe not so up.
Yeah.
Sound off. Trev is a machine.
Ben, you are catching up.
Bourbon Hunter Lee, thank you. And just a reminder, we love that you're all hanging out here, but you do not have to be present to win. When we go do the giveaway, it will be anyone who has donated since the beginning of this. My wife was dosing with Toronto and Lente back when. Don't know what that means. Now we see the bottom shelf. Trev is 190 pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal.
Look at that, Trev. Look at that, Trev.
That is proper leg definition.
Yeah, I hate to just
bump helmet and push-ups. Where's your MK18?
I can't show it.
So yes,
YouTube bans me every time I show the gun. It's right. That's it. It's blurred. The MK18's right here.
YouTube really does it? Did they really?
Dude, they literally ended one of my live streams because I pulled up that gun.
Oh my god! Yeah,
it's right there. It's blurred. Jesus. That's it. There's the suppressor.
That's awesome, though.
That's
cool. You have that,
Andrew. I am caught up on chat. Put me behind chat again.
Wow.
And we are at.
Sorry, it's long.
That crap off.
Sorry, it's long.
We are at $3,570.
Yeah,
well done.
That's great.
And if we cross 3,742, it'll be in 6th place.
That's awesome.
I don't care what place
no,
we get.
7th place.
Like
sorry,
3,000
whatever.
dollars we rate.
Yeah, whatever. The next place. There you go.
Next place.
Wait, I don't mean to just jump off randomly, but I'm hopping off.
All right, sure.
My beautiful, perfect wife.
I know.
Is sick as crap.
Oh.
Well, thank you.
I'm not gonna go kiss her because I'm not getting sick.
No.
But
just go drink.
Just do what the Bloodhound Gang says. Kiss her where it smells funny.
Oh my god! I can't believe you just said that. Trev, how do you?
Here, Ben, she's clean, okay?
Yeah, he's right.
I'm saying.
Watermelon sugar.
I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what just happened.
I don't know either, but I
what would it take to get to number one? Currently, we have raised 3,570, and the top. We would need to raise another $2,100 to get to first place. And the name of the first place team is Hollywood Stars. So I believe they're actually
really Hollywood Stars, are they?
Yeah, they've been walking for 11 years. He's trying to raise 10. They'll be walking in I don't know. Apparently they got some kind of Hollywood yeah.
How about third place?
How about 5th place?
Third place
top
would
five.
be...
Top five. Top five.
Top five. I like top five. To get top five, we would need 1, 2, 3, 5. Yeah, we would need to raise another $1,300 roughly. $1,280, $1,300.
Ooh, that's tough. All right.
At the end of the day, though, all the money's going to where it needs to be.
And he's in the conversation, which he's never been before.
I love it.
No, never even close.
I love it.
Wait.
All right, Trev.
Love you, brother. Good to see you, Trev.
Ben, thanks for hosting this. Andrew, dude, freaking love you and your son. This community's showing out.
That's it. That's what we do.
That's all we do.
Cheers, guys.
Todd,
Yay.
I just
Brad.
really want to rub my face on
Oh.
your head.
Oh, come on. It's ready. It's ready to go. It's ready to go.
Also,
Look at that. Look at that. Boss.
last thing I'll say is, Todd, I don't know if you know this, but my wife and I recently,
Yeah.
you can judge me for this,
All right.
recently became Ravens fans.
Yes. God dang it. I was at the game last night. And can I ask why you recently became Ravens fans?
So I'm a Browns fan.
Oh, shoot. That's really weird then.
Yeah, it is
weird.
weird.
Trev,
Now,
I don't know.
my wife-
Hang on. You
Hold
just
on.
got to know. I took the Browns to the Super Bowl this weekend. This morning.
I want to hear Trev's story. Hold on.
I'm an outsider Browns fan, so for
Okay.
maybe the past 10 years since I was in high school,
All
I
right.
just rooted for the Browns because they were the worst. And then now that I've really gotten into football, I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going all in Browns. Well,
not good.
my wife does not like the Browns.
Good for
And
her.
I told her, I was like,
Automatically smart.
well, I'm buying all these Browns jerseys. You got to have jerseys because I'm forcing you to watch this with me.
No.
What team do you want?
Yes.
Well, she has a family member who moved to Baltimore. So she's like,
Yes.
I'm Ravens. I'm
Yes.
Ravens all the way.
Yes.
So we've been watching all the Ravens games too.
Lamar Jackson, King Henry.
So-
Come on. Let's go. Super
Hey,
Bowl. this year.
Todd, I
Yes.
bought a Lamar Jackson jersey for her.
Yes.
I bought a Derrick Henry
Yes.
jersey for me.
Yeah, but hey, it's money right now. There's no better combination.
So
Just gotta-
I might be
deep-
the
defense is
fakest
a little
Browns
shaky.
fan or the fakest Ravens
Well,
fan.
hold
I
on.
don't care. I
You're
just love
actually
them.
you're actually rooting for the Browns because we
Yes.
were the Browns. So that's kind of like you're still there. It's just not in Cleveland. It's the same organization, just moved to Baltimore.
I
where-
root for both. I
Where
wear,
do you
when
li-
the
where do
Browns
you live?
play, I'm wearing Browns. When the Ravens play, I throw the Ravens.
Are
on.
you in Ohio?
I'm in Arkansas, dude.
Oh, screw
nowhere
that.
close to
No,
either
yeah,
of these.
screw Cleveland. No, you're good then. You're with us. If
Okay.
you were ever in Baltimore, come. I will get you tickets to a game.
Trev
Yeah,
ain't
we'll
never
be
coming to
there. We will be there.
Tailgate and everything. It'll be fantastic.
Even though Trev didn't tell me when he was in New York, well, actually, I found out through his Patreon, and then he ignored my offers of pizza and
No,
whiskey.
no.
Uh-oh,
Shut
here
up,
we go.
man.
Oh,
Shut up,
boy.
man. That was different, dude. We were
EJ, I
you
see
didn't
that.
want to hang out with us.
I didn't. I
Yes,
just
Corey.
wanted to make a hand delivery.
I'm telling you, you did not want to see Miss Wrench on a missed flight, bro.
She
You
would have been
would've been
happier.
like,
with-
dude,
she would have been
I'll send you
happier.
that.
She would have been happier with New York pizza.
Big trust.
I think so. I
You
honestly
married up. I like it.
looking back.
Trev, everybody says you married up because a Raven fan of her
All the
Browns.
Hollywood, thought all the Hollywood stars.
I married up in every
definitely-
way. And
I
the
definitely
fact
married
that
up.
You just said, yeah, I'm a Ravens fan. Yeah,
No, I definitely married up for a lot of reasons.
my
I mean,
wife's
look
way
at me.
better. I'm
Look at
also
me.
kind of like, I might actually sleep on the couch tonight because she's like,
Deathly sick.
she never gets sick.
Hmm.
And she's been complaining of being sick for like 4 days. And then
Yep.
tonight she's like,
No.
babe, I don't feel right. And I'm like,
No.
oh no, you got freaking something.
Something.
dude.
Couch for you, Trev. Couch it. Get some whiskey. Just pass out watching like Netflix, and you're good.
The fact that I've had COVID like 3 times and I
Everyone.
die. She's had it once and she didn't have she just was there. So the fact
Something.
she's not feeling well, I don't trust it.
That's right,
This
Dan.
might be the
RIP
bubonic
Amburana.
plague that I'm
Stay away.
Technically, the Ravens are just the Browns Eastern division.
We're a very much better representation.
Colts
than
were the
Ravens.
original Baltimore.
We actually,
True.
yeah, the Colts. My dad was heartbroken when they left.
New York pizza could solve most of the world's problems. You're not wrong. New York pizza and beverages with Bourbon. That would be it. Hey, man. Come
Ben,
on.
what's
now.
different? Ben, what's the difference? Ben, pizza question. What is a bar pie compared to a New York? Like, what's bar pie?
Bar pie is they roll out a piece of dough real thin, throw it in the
Okay.
oven, like basically burn it, throw sauce and cheese on it. Bar pie is good, but it's like crispy. It's almost like matzah.
Okay, all right.
There's a
There's
quick,
a,
cheap
there's a
version to get
certain,
like drunk
there's a certain
people
pizza reviewer
are.
that loves bar pie, and I don't think I've ever had bar pie, and he says it's the best ever.
Let me know when you come to New York. We'll get you bar pie.
I was in New York 2 weeks ago. Manhattan for work for one day.
And I want to point out, Todd didn't even let me know.
I
He
was there
for
I was
4
there
days.
for what? Oh God, when you were down here, yeah. All right, Ben,
He was
stop.
there for 4 days, and he didn't even say, "You know what? I got a hotel room."
Bullshit! I took the train up and back in the same day. No, I went to
Said you were
Pfizer.
there for
I went to
4
Pfizer.
days.
By the way, Pfizer headquarters, very nice. By the way,
Wait a minute, you
Um,
went back and forth every day?
no, just for one day, a Thursday back, up and back.
Oh, I thought you said you were there for like 4 days.
No, I went up there for one day.
Oh.
And had a New York side pizza, which
Yeah,
is
listen,
it's
Ben.
not that great.
I would have gone and had pizza with you, you bastard.
I had literally an hour before our train at one hand.
So what?
That's it.
You think
I'm
wouldn't
with
make
my
that
whole life.
I
Ben,
mean,
I'm
let's
sorry.
be real.
I wasn't
just so
calling you.
everybody
I'm the
knows,
CEO of my company.
hang on. I've been to Todd's house twice,
That's true.
and I have not even been allowed to step foot in the driveway.
All right, the third time, the next time you're at my house, Ben, you can come down this bar right here and have a drink with me. It's the three.
No bullshit. I have
three-
not been. The first
Listen.
time he literally had a sprinkler
Listen.
watering the driveway.
It
so I
did.
couldn't walk
It
up the
took
driveway.
Andy like 10 times before I let him in my house. So you're all
Bro,
right.
Todd, are you one of those dudes who's like,
No,
look at my grass?
I
Look
am.
how
I love my
green it
grass.
is."
Yes, I am. I love my grass.
This is
Yes.
why we get along, because I'm that way.
Yes, I fertilize 4 times a year, twice in spring, late spring, early fall, late fall.
So you've
Oh,
already put down your
my
fall
early-
pre-emergence?
Yes, I'll do one again in December for the winter, and we'll be good to go. I'm telling you, man, I had the greenest, most lush grass.
Todd,
no
I'll-
weeds.
I'll see you on my Bourbon Ranch live stream.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's talk some grass.
We're gonna talk all grass.
I love it.
Dude, I've already been fertilizing my grass.
Yes, that's right. I don't know what we're talking about.
There you go.
There
The
you
most
go. All right.
fortunate
Talking about my yard, dude.
Yeah.
Todd,
Come on.
Todd, Bonnie's offended.
Why? Why is she offended?
All right, hey, freaking love you guys. I'm out of here.
Bonnie, all right,
I'll
Trev.
see you
love you,
all
buddy.
goddamn
Good night,
night.
Trev. It
Bonnie,
has
what
been
did
an
I
honor.
offend you? Listen, I can offend Ben. I don't want to offend Bonnie. What did I do? I'm sorry.
As she's
man.
noticed, she says she remembered the sprinkler. Good night,
Yeah,
Trev.
no.
Thank you much,
Oh,
brother.
Jesus, that was true. I was doing that.
It's been great. All right. Well, in honor of Ben catching up with chat, I'm switching to Willett.
All right,
Oh,
there you
all
go.
right, there you go.
All right, Andrew, you got
Yes,
two
sir.
things on your agenda.
I do.
Yeah.
Let me tell the story first. I think I got the right story. If not, I'm telling it anyway, and then you can. And
Well,
if it's
it's
the wrong one, I'll
Story
tell a second one.
earlier this year with the pump.
So over the summer, we had an issue with the pump. The pump is supposed to be nearly indestructible. It is waterproof. It is shockproof, and all those things are true, except that apparently there was an issue. So we were at this party, and my son said, "Well, he was wearing the pump, and he said, look, I'm just going to sit in this kiddie pool with the other kids." And all of a sudden, we hear this horrible racket that we've never heard the pump make before. It goes, it sounds like a fire alarm.
What the
going
hell?
off. Is this the right story, Ben?
I think so.
And the other parents at the party look at me, and like,
the loaner.
yeah, and the other parents look at me and say, "Well, what do you do when it does this?" I say, "It's never done this before."
Yeah, right.
And we get it, and it basically just tells us, that the pump, it's just this fatal error.
What the hell does that
And-
mean?
Well,
Doesn't sound
the
good.
pump comes with this little rubber skin to make it, it's kind of like the case for your phone, but it's for the pump. And I take it off, and there is a hairline crack in the pump,
There you go, Corey.
making it no longer waterproof.
What?
So it shorted and died in the kiddie pool. It made this horrible racket, like a fire alarm. The other parents are like, "What do you do when this happens?" Yeah, this has never happened before. So I call them, but it's a Sunday afternoon, and they figure out, okay, your pump shorted. It is dead. We
Yeah.
can ship one out next day air, but it's Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
So we already, so next day is really next day.
Yeah.
So Tuesday we get the loaner pump. So we're scrambling. We're having, we're trying to figure out what the calculations
Needles.
were.
Yep.
Yeah. Like the doctor prescribed us some needles just in case.
Right.
But we don't have long-acting insulin because you only put short-acting in the pump.
Right.
So we're calling the doctor. We're getting it.
Oh,
Like
God.
we've never did syringes. We did pens when he was diagnosed.
See, I did
And,
syringes. Uh-huh.
Yeah, he was a little concerned that he was going to die.
Yeah.
But like, and after the first one, he's like, "I didn't feel that." I'm like, "No, you don't. Like they are Like
Yeah.
the needles on the syringe, on the little syringe, are so small.
They're
that you don't
so
feel it.
small. No.
But our problem was that he's still pretty small.
Yeah,
Like we had
right.
a hard time measuring a small enough dose for him
Yeah.
that I was really tempted to, and I was trying to figure out, can I go to this farm place down the road
Okay.
and get like syringes that are designed for rabbits to
Yeah.
give them their vaccines,
Man.
just to get a smaller
Wow.
diameter one, so it's got finer tick marks, so I can dose him properly.
Yeah.
But
It's crazy.
yeah,
Luckily, I've never
and
had those issues.
And then he finds out, and this is how he's got the newest pump. This is what I was getting to. So he was allowed to have the loaner for how long?
90 days.
Oh,
They were like 70 days from coming out with the newest technology pump or something like that, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So of course they were like, we could send you a new one right now, or you could keep the loaner for a couple of weeks and get the absolute cutting edge technology pump.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
they're
what
like,
he's
we're
doing
not
right now.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm like, what happens if I go over? They're like, well, I mean, we're not going to come to your house and repossess it. Well, that's good to know. And like, you're on the waiting
Yeah.
list for the new one. Like, so, we're just going to overlook the fact that, you even if you go over your 90 days, like, oh, well, thank you. I appreciate the fact that, I could get my car repossessed. Apparently you can't get an insulin pump repossessed.
That's good. It's good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you could repossess something that could kill someone.
Yeah.
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 I don't know. But Todd, like you probably had to deal with this. Like in 2 weeks, I'm going to the
Did
school.
you read this, Todd?
Yeah, I saw it. I was there for literally 8 hours for work. I
Do you
took
know
the
where
train
Bob
up.
works? New York City.
Oh, I didn't listen. I didn't have. I went from the
You
Moynihan Train Center to Pfizer headquarters for 5 hours. Back to Moynihan, had a okay New York pizza. Got back on the train, back to BWI.
CJP pens were revolutionary for type 1.
You know what? My
Sure.
son still uses one. He doesn't have a pump. He doesn't want a pump, and I'm trying to wring his neck to get one. But he still uses the pens. He prefers injecting with pens. He doesn't
Well,
want to.
you know what it is? He feels comfortable relying on it.
And he's doing okay with it. And the endocrinologist is like, it's fine. It's more of freedom and not having to do that. I'm trying. If it was me, I would want the pump. Like I would want to not have to worry about, okay, dial it up, boom. But
when short needles were introduced, seemed incredible back in the day. Yeah.
Yeah, right. I bet. Yeah.
And just an update.
Yeah.
Current donations $3,589.
That's amazing. That makes me
amazing.
Feel me. Had a rough 2 weeks. This is exactly what I needed. This is great.
Yeah, I mean that is true. Let's take a stop right now. If anybody doesn't know, Todd lost his mom 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So let's raise a glass to Todd's mom.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you, brother. And Ben's been I've talked to you a lot, and the whole community has. I haven't talked about it a lot, but our patrons have really. It's been a tough week, but I appreciate all of you guys. Please know that. Thank you. Thank you.
Cheers, your Beth, and cheers to your mom.
Thank you, buddy. Every day gets a little easier.
Yeah. No,
How's that?
I understand. I've done that.
Yeah, it's not easy. Not I've never done anything more difficult than that. And yeah. But
no, honestly, the hardest part was remembering not to call.
Oh.
I'm like, I'm gonna call. I'm like, oh
yeah. I gotta call my dad. But my dad my dad who's been married to my mom for 54 years. So now I'm calling my dad every day because he's heartbroken, right? The person he's been with for 54 years is no longer there. And so I gotta make sure he does okay. That's my biggest worry now.
I get it, but like the worst thing.
Meant Manhattan, but as she's saying, next time take a later train home, dummy.
Listen, our company made all the arrangements. I had no say in the arrangements. I went up with our team and came back with our team as CEO, vice president. I was with like our big wigs at Pfizer, so like I could not.
I have a dire problem right now. As an empty glass.
Empty glass.
Come on.
Yeah.
What are we Sagamore 9 year? Sagamore 9 year.
You went to Willett, right? You went Noah's Mill.
I am drinking a Willett product. Now, I saw a purple top the other day.
Come on now.
But it was the weeded one.
Oh.
That's okay. How much was it?
Yeah, how much was it?
$199.
Ooh,
That's a good deal, actually.
that's a good deal. That is a good deal.
All right, so I'm gonna
I
go.
heard that wasn't very good.
So
What's
I'm
the
gonna
age
go
statement on
find,
it?
I'm gonna go find a Willet product to drink. Andrew, Andrew, why don't you read the prize list with your sexy ass voice while I go look for something?
Will do. Let me answer the question about how old was it, and then I will do exactly
how old
that.
was it?
Does that work?
There you go. And real quick, while you're doing that, Bonnie, I don't work for Pfizer. I work for an association that works with Pfizer. Put it that way.
Todd, you can hold down chat while Andrew.
For
goes
sure.
forward.
I can't highlight anything. Can you imagine what would have been going through? Yeah, thank you, buddy. I appreciate our entire community. You guys were there for me, and that really helped. All right, Andrew, what was that? Willet, you said it was a weeded, but what was the age statement on it? Do you remember?
8
years.
All right, yeah, for one,
8
it's
years.
not bad though. Still, I mean,
No,
I
I
get it,
heard it
though.
wasn't that. I heard a lot of people didn't really like it. So,
all right, and yeah, you know what? $200 is still a lot of money. So if people are saying they don't like it, I wouldn't have bought it either. Then you're right.
yeah. But
I tell you, the best
Todd,
Willets I have are the high rye bourbons that they have. Oh my god, the high rye bourbons from Willet at a higher age statement, just beautiful.
But no, I get the thing with the pens though, because my roommate from college who's diabetic, he's still on the pens.
Yeah.
And you guys will all appreciate this. Like I drink mostly American whiskey. He drinks mostly Scotch. So every other week we get together and have a culture exchange.
I love that. That's great. Yes, Bonnie, 100%. You know that. Anyway, for sure. Yeah, it's tough.
Ben asked me.
All right, so all right, Ben. All right, Andrew, you've got the list. How many bottles do we have that are going out to everyone who's super chatted or donated?
I got 32 prizes. Not all of them are bottles.
32
flights.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I love it.
All right. So, Peerless Single Barrel Bigfoot Pick.
Thank you, Bonnie.
Mash and Drum.
Love you. Oh, nice.
Old Line 21090 Single Malt Pick.
Oh,
from Todd 21090.
Yeah, there it is, right there. Boom. It's beautiful.
Weller Antique. I heard that one is awesome.
Yeah, it's so good.
Weller Antique 107 from JH.
Nice.
Weller 12 from Eric Gunderson.
Eric, thank you.
Jack Daniels Single Barrel Barrel Proof Rye from Eric Gunderson.
Oh, Eric.
Clyde Mays Barrel Outlaws Pick from Bourbon.
Oh, I love that.
Old Soul Store Pick from Goody from the Pecker House.
I love it.
Rare Character Single Barrel from Chattanooga, donated by Big Vic. I do love Chattanooga.
Thank you, Vic. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. Rare Character Single Barrel Rye finished in Amburana from ASMR Whiskey.
Awesome. Now, is the Amburana overpowering, Andrew? And that one, have you had it?
It's fairly strong.
I have a Rare Character Amburana finish that I love, but some people are not loving the Amburana anymore. But I actually, as long as it's not overpowering and you can get to other notes, I love it.
There we go.
All right, nice.
Oh, I didn't realize I would. Oh no, that's good. Just the Coors logo threw me off. Yep.
There you go.
There it is with the white wax. Good looking bottle.
Hell yeah.
All right, let me get back to. There we go. Old Forester Single Barrel Strength Rye. Tommy D.
Tommy D. Rye. That's a great. Wow.
I have never seen one.
I've only have one in my entire life, so that's a great bottle.
I love the rye from Old Forester.
Hell yeah. Wow.
Old Forester Single Barrel Bourbon from ASMR Whiskey.
There you go. You know the proof on that one, Andrew? They're usually pretty high.
129.7.
Oh, I like that because some of the Old Forester Single Barrel bourbons come off really hot and at like 135 and above. That's probably that's probably tasty as shit. Nice. Okay.
So I'm going to pause and say I'm going to do a fresh crack. Little Kentucky vintage from wax top
Benjamin
from 2017.
Benjamin. Very nice.
Because I need an excuse to open this because I know where there's still more.
Are you
All
ready?
right, and keep going.
Very well. Let me get back to that screen. All right. Hang on. Frey Ranch Store Pick Rye, donated by Barbecue Therapy.
All right, nice.
Rebel 100 Store Pick, donated by Tommy D.
Love Rebel.
NULU, finished in Amburana from JAC.
A lot of Amburana.
You love Amburana, don't you, Ben?
Nope.
I know.
A flight donated by Dave Fogelsang.
Oh, what's this flight? I bet it's good. Whatever. He's got so many. It's going to be phenomenal.
Oh my goodness.
Fun. I want that.
Oh,
Can
it
I have
is.
that? Can I have that one? I'll take that.
The sad thing is running this. I can't win anything.
I know,
But,
right? There you go.
But that's okay. It is all for a good cause.
That's
but
right.
I look at some of these and think, man, I would definitely donate to that. All right. But so many of you have, and we appreciate it. All right. A Hard Truth Sour Mash Rye from Whiskey Nose.
Mm.
A
Marty Party. Thank you, Marty.
A Rebel 10-year from Jeffrey Wack.
Oh.
A Sticky Icky Backbone pick from
Oh.
Dusty Dan.
Is that still available, Ben?
Nope, sold out.
Yeah, buddy. Is there anything left of those?
No. The only thing left right now of Dusty's is the Starlight.
So the
Rye.
backbones are all gone.
Yeah, Starlight
Nice.
Rye finished in I believe it's Starlight Rye finished in Armagnac.
Armagnac.
And that was Bonnie's first in-person pick, people. So if you don't buy that,
What the hell?
you don't
You
trust
suck.
Bonnie's palate.
That's right.
Keep going.
Sorry.
A Smoke Wagon Uncut the Younger from Mark Amenecker.
Oh, good job, Mark.
A Curated Northwest Bourbon flight from Northwest Bourbon.
There you go, Mark.
An original tall bottle Starlight pick from Bourbon.
A tall bottle star. What is this?
I've never seen this.
No, what is that?
Yeah,
Can you
show
show
that off, man.
what is
Hey.
that?
Starlight Rye.
What the hell is that?
This is back before they had their own glass. This
What
is their original label. This is
Get
an
outta
OG
here.
single barrel.
Do you have more than one of those? Yes, you do. Yes.
I don't think so. I think this is my last one, but
Oh, that's just nice
Well,
to
you
have.
had
I would
more
not.
than
I
one.
wouldn't even open that if I won that. I would just want to show that off. That's pretty
That's
cool,
fine.
Ben. Why? Or open it, just keep the bottle. It's kind of cool to have that. Like, I've never seen that. That's all I'm saying. Good. Sorry.
I'm still trying to open this bottle. It doesn't want to open.
A Maker's Mark 46 calf strength
Yummy.
from Shelf Sippers. A Sticky Icky Backbone pick from
Oh, we have
Hello
two of them.
Again, Whiskey Friends.
Real quick, Ben, how
Yes,
old is
there
that
are two.
that Starlight, that tall bottle? How old is it? Like, when is that from? You know?
5-6 years ago,
Curious. 2017. Oh,
somewhere
Is
in
that
there.
you?
No, 2017 is this bottle that I'm having trouble opening.
okay, gotcha. Sorry. Andrew, go ahead. Sorry, I'll stop interrupting.
Oh, no, you guys are good. A $25 gift card to driftingdrams.com from
Ooh.
Drifting Drams.
Wasn't that nice?
And if you use the coupon code WOO with that, you get 10%.
Hey, it's now $30 coupon or something like that. $27.50.
Well,
A
I'm breaking
Wild
out
Turkey.
on this thing.
Oh, a Wild Turkey Blind Flight from Shelf Sippers.
Oh,
An Eagle Rare Store Pick from Barbecue Therapy.
nice.
A Lost Monarch from Sugar Kitty. A $25 gift card to driftingdrams.com from Drifting Drams.
Two of them then?
Yes.
Yes, too.
Nice.
A Blanton's bottle from Sandeep Shima. A Wild Turkey 70th Anniversary Edition from Gandy Road.
Nice.
And Indpndt Joe Superflight from Indpndt Joe.
Oh, super.
And he was in the
Joe.
background. I was going to bring him in when you announced his flight.
Yeah,
But I guess he ducked off. For those who don't know, Indpndt Joe is going live to battle Rick in just a few minutes.
Oh, okay. Ben, you finally got it open.
Yes, I used a pair of ice grips. It's been closed a couple of years.
That's awesome.
And finally, a Cooper's Craft bottled in bond from Charles Elol.
Oh, bottled in bond.
Cooper's Craft.
You want to?
You know, some of you get it cheap and love it, and some of you have never ever seen it.
Yeah, the only reason I have it is from traveling. It's not sold in New York.
No, I don't.
Not here either.
All right, well, we've had a couple more people pop in, so let me cheers them. Thrasher, cheers. Just donate on my real name.
Oh, nice.
Cheers, Thrasher.
Thank
cheers,
you.
brother. Love that, dude. Actually, I got to send you a screenshot. I'll do
look
that.
what Bonnie said. We're $100 from sixth place, guys. $100 to sixth place.
We are at $3,689.
God, that's amazing. That you guys, wow. Thank you.
Did your little dude go to sleep?
Yeah, my diabetic son.
Yours, the one we're doing it for.
Little one.
Granted, we're doing it for your son too. We're doing it for all one diabetic.
Exactly. Yeah,
quite possibly.
Even if he doesn't want to show his face and say thanks.
No, he doesn't. He is very shy about that kind of stuff.
Well, understandable, but he would be in good company here.
Right.
Like it appears like half the community has a friend or a close friend or a family member
Tell me
who's
about it.
affected by T1D.
Yep.
More than I ever could have guessed.
So he says $53 for moving up. Guys, you guys are amazing. Thank you for all that. I mean,
and I just noticed that Evil Williams is in the house.
I like that. Oh my! Look at his.
Cheers, Evil Williams.
That's a great stuff.
Commandant Lou in the house. Cheers,
Lou, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man.
ASMR, you could put NPR out of business overnight. Or would have one less communist outlet, better coffee.
Oh, I got a funny story about I would love to put NPR out of business, but no, I got this funny story. So I had this job, and it was a good job, but my boss was from Iran. And it was Iran and not Iran, because he'd correct everybody. Even if you said I ran this piece of code, and he said, no, it is Iran. Okay, fine. Iran, this piece of code. But he would listen to NPR during work all day. And NPR did this piece on the Palestinians, and I thought, oh my goodness, that is the most slanted thing I have ever heard them say. And I started to say something, and then I looked at my boss from Iran and thought, I should really just shut up.
Yeah, well. Maybe not.
Yeah.
You know.
Indpndt Joe, congrats, Andrew Theodore. Congrats on the upcoming winners tonight. Have a great evening. All those donated and all the freaking best. Love you, peeps. Community is amazing. It is.
It is.
And when we're all done with the giveaway, everybody needs to go check out Indpndt Joe. He'll be live with a little battle action going on.
Ooh.
Absolutely. I battled Indpndt Joe last week. I had a blast. It was we sent each other the most confounding set of whiskeys that possibly could have been done.
Yeah.
And we tied.
Oh. There you go.
I'm sorry. We tied with no manipulation necessary. But I was totally lost, but I had such a good time. So thank you for that, Joe. And it gave me a lot of time on screen to talk about what I had coming up here tonight.
Drifting Joe's coffee is outstanding. They even made me some decaf, which was also fantastic.
They make decaf?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
Yeah.
My wife, all right. I will order that. My wife only drinks decaf, and she
use code WOO. That's all I can tell you.
Hell, WOO?
No, WU, Whiskey Uncensored,
or
or as most people would say, Wu Tang.
That's true. That's true.
Drinking decaf is like dating a nun.
I know my wife. I don't drink decaf, but my wife does.
Sugar Kitty says we're $53 for moving up for tying.
Come on.
And Bonnie says $54 to move into sixth place.
Come on, let's get to sixth place and give away a lot of bottles here. I was supposed to be done at 10 o'clock, but fuck it.
Definitely great flows for communities. Love seeing it. Well, cheers, CJP. We had no idea you were dealing with this shit.
No, we didn't. But
Gordo in the house. Cheers,
Corey is a great guy, by the way. Corey, I love you, man.
Joe let you tie. Truth.
True.
And Bonnie said, Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. That's right.
Hey, Ben, when are you and Bonnie's next trip? Like, where do you guys traveling to next?
Who knows? Nothing
Come on.
currently planned.
Nothing currently. Oh.
I heard it was going to be Vegas.
What?
I mean, if Andrew wants to buy us tickets, maybe. I don't know.
No, I know Bonnie occasionally comes here, but she's
Ben,
like,
Ben, maybe
drops
Ben,
in
there
for
might be a
concert,
contest.
for
Ben, there might be a
conference.
contest that you could win a trip to Vegas soon on our channel. I'm just saying.
Really?
Yep.
Why would anybody want to win that?
You'll see soon.
All right.
You'll see. You'll see.
Mark Emenecker in the house. Cheers, Fish and Doc.
Oh,
Cheers, Joe.
cheers, Mark.
Cheers, Doc.
Cheers, Mark.
Here you go. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, you are. See, you are traveling.
Houston in February for my niece's birthday. Got to discuss. Okay, apparently I'm going to Houston. All right.
Houston in February sounds fantastic to me.
Except for, well, actually, I might have to take 2 weeks off in a row, but there's a chance. I got to check the dates.
Oh. What?
Well, end of February, beginning of March is generally my trip, my annual homage to the motherland we call Kentucky.
Oh. Love. Oh, well, all right. Hold on. You go more than once to Kentucky a year, though.
It varies.
So.
All right. Hang on. My brother from another mother, Will O'Neill, is in the house. Whiskey and Center. Shalom, brother. Pick my next port. Turkey 12 or Lucky 7, 15-year single barrel. Turkey 12.
Yeah.
Also, Bonnie is correct. Wu-Tang Can ain't none to fuck with. And I got to do something right now. Everybody raise a glass in chat, on screen, everything. Yesterday was Will O'Neill's birthday. So happy birthday, Will, you freaking bastard. Love you.
Happy birthday.
Cheers, Will. Happy birthday, Will.
I need to come to Wisconsin January 18th. Is that getting nailed down, Gordo?
What's
Also,
going on?
so he's had a delayed 40th birthday party.
40th. Oh, God.
So, yeah, I don't know. We're going to I don't know if anybody travels to Wisconsin
in February? January? No, I don't. Not
but
me.
I guess we'll talk.
God, I can't imagine what that's like.
I mean, I'm still fat enough that I'll probably be all right. And there's Tucson. That's true.
Hold on. You've lost weight, Ben.
LOL, but Trifles. Yes, I've lost 70 pounds and I'm still fat ass.
No, come on. Don't say that.
I'm still over 300 pounds.
But you've lost 70 pounds. Look at that. That's great. Keep going.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Right. That's good.
I've actually been stalled out for a while. They just upgraded my meds, so we'll see.
All right. There you go.
I need to pick them up tomorrow.
Mark just donated. Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, Mark.
My son, me and Andrew's sons both have type 1 diabetes, so this is a big thing for me too. So thank you.
We're so close. So what time do you want to cut it, Andrew?
I'd love to get this.
I don't know. I was thinking pretty soon here.
Yeah. I was supposed to be with my wife an hour ago, but that's not happening now. So
if you got to bail, you got to bail. You got to go do
at
your
this
thing.
point. No, she's probably asleep now, so I'm in it for the long haul now. that ship sailed a long time ago, Ben. We're supposed to watch a movie at 10. Whatever. It's all good.
Well,
this is a good cause. She was fine with it. She was fine with it. She was like, "No, do that." And she's like, "Whatever." She gets it. Yeah. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, I mean, you're only raising money essentially for your son.
Exactly. So it's all good.
Yeah.
She was fine with it. She's probably asleep. She's a teacher. Yeah. She's asleep right now, probably.
Mine too.
Teacher.
Yeah.
She's
she's a fourth grade teacher.
She's sober, but she's awake.
Silky prankster. Thank you.
Well, we haven't seen the latest donations hit because apparently Gordo said.
Gordon, thank you, brother.
3,675.
Yes, guys, cheers to that.
89. Party Prancer donated, so I think we're going to be moving up.
That's awesome,
you
guys.
That copper and cask.
Yes, Jerry, that's true. Don't send me a pizza.
My next pour, Will O'Neill. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we got to do the George Jefferson and move on up.
I love you guys. That's
moving on up. To the east side.
We're a bunch of schlubs, and this community, $3,689. That's amazing. That's a lot of money. It's great.
Yeah, it's a couple of bucks. What did he raise for the last walk?
Oh, like 300 or 400.
Sorry, I hit it again. Let's go. I love that. I love it.
Add in that a channel probably a lot of people don't follow, but we know, if you know Ogre Smash, that you'll occasionally see in our chats, has a channel called the We Ain't Raised Right podcast, and they did the initial fundraiser for this, not realizing there was something to coordinate. They're like, we want to do it now, so they did it. How much did they raise? That was the initial funds.
Oh,
After they were done, it was like 1,700. Now, some of those
That's
were friends
great.
and family that got in
that's
early,
great.
but a
That's
lot of
great.
those were Ogre's friends and family.
So,
That's
and
great.
followers.
It was
So
amazing.
yeah.
That's great. That's great.
No, it's funny. Like my son, every couple of months will say, "Are your friends on YouTube really going to help us with the fundraiser?" Yes, they are, and I have a lot more friends than I realized.
I love that. I love that Theodore. He's into it, and like that's a great thing. Like he feels attached to this fundraiser. I love that. That's great.
Yep. Gordo says we have open water in 50s until the second week of January last year, and then 2 feet of snow the next week.
Oh, I don't want any snow. Ben, I don't know about
That
you.
makes sense, though.
I
When it's really cold, it doesn't snow. It snows when it's like only a little below freezing.
Andrew, where do you live?
In Las Vegas.
Oh, so you don't get snow. Ben, I hate snow. The older I get, the more I hate snow.
Oh, well, here's
I
the
don't miss it.
I don't hate snow. I dislike removing it.
Yes,
but-
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I hate doing it.
At times, I kind of almost enjoy the removal. You know, it's like you're doing dude shit. You know what I mean?
I guess, dude.
But the problem is all the other morons on the road.
Exactly. I live in.
I'm okay with snow as long as I don't have to drive in it. The moment I got to drive in it, I hate it.
There you go. Yeah. So if I have to go into work on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I can't stand that. Yeah, I hate it.
Stephen Scone, Vegas is not built for snow either. We've had it a couple of times. People lose their minds. Now, before Vegas, I lived in a place that got snow. When I learned to drive, I lived in a place that got snow. I know what to do. Nobody else does.
Andrew, we're coming out to Vegas sometime in 25, me and Andy. So we got a thing we're doing so we'll have to hook up with you. I didn't know you were in Vegas. So
absolutely.
With someone in Vegas, Bourbon Neophytes in Vegas.
Oh, well, we've got a thing. So
move to Vegas.
Here, we're giving away a prize to our patrons. It's a trip to Vegas with somebody from California that makes whiskey. So that'll be in 25. So
I wonder if it has anything to do with what CJP just said. If someone didn't have a Corbin cash release coming up soon, I would have donated more.
Well,
I also can't get that here.
It might be the person who makes that whiskey that might be coming to Vegas with us.
At the same time, CJP is also living with T1, so
true
this
that. Dude.
CJP.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, I love that. Corey, you're the best. Love you, man. And that pick is coming very soon. I have no control of that. Ben, you know how picks go. We don't control when they're ready.
Yeah, snow is wonderful on a postcard. Yeah,
exactly, Lou. Exactly.
I love driving in it and play with my snowboard. See, here's the thing. I'm fine driving in it. It's all the other fucking idiots.
Well, Ben, come down to Maryland and drive in it. Holy shit. Forget about it.
Oh, no. Me and my buddies, we used to do like crazy shit driving in the snow, but that's because we knew how to drive.
New York has to be better equipped for snow than Maryland and Baltimore.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Jesus. It's a nut job.
Porky Prankster, yes. Smoke Wagon is 13 miles from my house.
And they don't even have a tasting room.
That's crazy.
They do not.
How do they?
They're getting one.
Have they not had a tasting room? It's been like 5 years.
Because it just he doesn't care about that. He cares about selling product and moving it and moving product. He does.
Okay. All right. Who am I to say?
But yes, I'm in Vegas. But it's funny, like, I'll show up on some channels. He cheers from Vegas, like, oh, you're partying in Vegas, or what are you doing in Vegas? Working and raising a family.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. Yes,
so Todd, I take it you work in
Andrew.
healthcare.
I do urology. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I also work in healthcare, but
there you go. Yep.
Healthcare.
Todd
IT for a healthcare company.
If you don't know, Todd holds wieners for a living.
I do not. But listen, when you need a good urologist, let me know because you really want a good one. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. When you need a good urologist, you want a good urologist.
You don't have a practice in New York, so it doesn't really help me.
I have
been to visit one a couple of times.
Yes. Andrew, Andrew's just talking about Maryland drivers. Hold on. Andrew V.
Andrew V, who lives in Alaska.
Yes, but
That's my buddy Andrew.
It's true though. It's true though.
An
inch of snow here shuts down everything, and everybody freaks out.
Steven.
So anyway,
no, go. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying it's crazy. Like an inch and a half of snow, and we paralyze us.
Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. No tasting room. The fuck. We get a dusting here, snowing here in Austin. The whole town shuts down. Yep.
We don't. It's not that bad, but it's almost.
Perhaps you're saying New Jersey people don't know how to drive in.
All right.
So forget about driving in snow. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
In the Carolinas, my mom was supposed to come visit me, and she said, "Oh, I'm sorry, we're gonna have to take the flight the next day because they predicted snow and canceled our flight."
Well,
Jesus. And then it didn't snow.
It didn't snow.
But you know, no, but on the prediction of snow, no flight.
Well, that's how it is with schools, right? So they close schools based on the threat of snow, and then it's like a wet rain, and then they're off. Like, what just happened here?
Well, we've had 2 snow days in my recollection here, because even before my kids were old enough, my wife's a teacher, so I see it. And they've only taken 2 snow days because like it would snow on like Wednesday and they cancel school on Thursday. Yeah. And invariably, if they cancel school, then Thursday it will because it snowed on Wednesday, Thursday it will be 60 and the snow will melt off in the first half hour.
Nice, Ben.
Well, that looks fancy.
Yeah, this was a gift from Will O'Neill. Said I need to taste it. So,
you probably do.
No,
yes, exactly. Bonnie's right. My wife doesn't get to do that. It's called it's not remote days. What is it? Asynchronous learning is what it's called. So they all have like Chromebooks, and they go online and they teach like they did during COVID, which I'm not upset about. My wife might be because she's a teacher, but they don't. It's not the same. You can't teach as well, and whatever. I'm sorry. I'm completely getting off tangent. Sorry. Ben, reel us back in, Ben. There you go. Oh God, literally. Literally.
You know the old.
I know it. Oh, I know it. Remote days are, they're total BS. It's such a crock. You know what?
I remember having in school when I was a kid getting it canceled because it was going to be 30 below.
Oh my God. Where are you originally from then? 30 below?
Northern Nevada. And that was rare.
No, so Northern Nevada. Okay.
Southern Maryland for 30 years. One of my best memories was watching that SUV seem to throw itself into the median.
Andrew V, we live in Anne Arundel County. Do I know? I need to meet up with Andrew V. That's great.
Yeah. Eric's in Nashville. Noah's mentioned possibility of grocery stores. Sir.
Yes. That's how it is here. And toilet paper. Toilet paper as well. You need toilet paper.
No, I have a soft spot for Free Ranch because Free Ranch was less than an hour from where I lived.
Nice. All right, should we start giving away some bottles, guys? How do we do this? How are we doing this?
Yeah.
Well, hang on. We just got some new people in chat here.
Let's go. Oh, all right.
Damn. Crazy bastard. After learning of 21090, it was the first time I searched urology on my phone.
I don't know if that's good or bad. But okay.
And Gordo says they've gotten so weak up in Wisconsin. Only a school day off, it was more than an inch of ice.
True. Ice is way worse than snow. I can tell you that right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cheers, folks.
Inch of ice. That's a lot of ice. That's a lot of ice.
How you doing, man?
Oh, I know it. Some of the screwy ones are a number of times I have been through the freezing fog.
Yeah. For
All
sure.
Right, so we are at $3,689 donated.
What place are we in?
All
Sixth?
right.
Are we in sixth?
Let me check. Hang on.
We have to be sixth.
We are in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're in 8th currently, and we would need another.
Oh, okay.
$60 to move into 7th.
All right. Well. We'll get there.
Oh, that means somebody above us moved up a little bit.
Possibly. They're getting scared. They're getting scared of you now.
There they are. All right.
Some of them are some of them are doing the the last week
We'll
push too.
We'll plug this on our stream Tuesday. We'll keep this. It's open for a while, right? Yeah, we'll keep plugging it, and we'll see.
Oh, you can keep donating till the end of the year. It's just you know, even after the walk, they'll be happy to take your money.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
man, somebody mentioned hockey. I got to check
It's
scores.
11:15 now. What do you think? Another 5 minutes, another 10 minutes? Let's set a cutoff.
Whatever you want, Benjamin.
Let's do 10 and
10 minutes. 10 minutes.
How many bottles or giveaways is it we got here, Ben? How many total?
32.
32 giveaway, guys. 32. So every $5 donation to the great cause here gets you into that. So.
Yep. And there's only a couple of entries so far.
That's right. There you go, Corey.
Somebody just mentioned hockey, so I got to check scores.
Sure, completely cut up. Oh, well, actually, so the problem is we also have the super chat donations. Maybe I should.
Oh, shoot. That's right. Well, you know, YouTube takes.
The problem is I don't want to donate those because that would go under me to win.
Right.
I think Andrew added them to the giveaway already, right?
I will. You sent me 3. I thought there were more than 3, so I wanted to check before I start going through that.
Did you click on the image, or did you just look at the click on the fucking image?
I clicked on the image. It trimmed. You're right.
Yeah, there's Joe Thompson, Bourbon Hunter.
Oh, wait a minute. And maybe Todd knows something about trimming.
Because I have no hair. What?
No. Is that a service you provide at your place of work?
You mean like? What are we talking about here?
Well, in my religion, we do it at 8 days.
By the way, there is a
man had a
medical
son, and on the 8th day showed up at
so there's a medical reason why you should do that.
And we trim it back. You know, it's like a tree. You trim it back so it grows back.
Yes. I don't do that, but I advocate for urologists.
Yes, he does. He does it with his teeth.
Absolutely not, Benjamin. Absolutely not.
Oh, Bourbon Neophyte is here. Choose Bourbon Neophyte. I have been missing.
There you go. Word is getting out that Theodore is making waves and donations.
Love it. Corey's the best. So that we had 4 super chats. Joe Thompson, $20. Bourbon Hunter Lee, $20. Wilmington Piper, $50. That's amazing. Right. And 4-Leaf Whiskey, Stacy, $20. So.
Right. So that's another $110 I got to throw in. But I don't want to do that until.
Ben, YouTube takes a cut of that. So
well, that's true. I forgot about that.
YouTube takes a cut of that. So,
they take 30% of that.
Yeah. So that's not. That's why you shut that off, which was very smart of you.
I wanted to shut it off before the stream, but I just
got it. No worries. I get it.
Honestly, I looked and I couldn't remember.
So you're not going to get all that. So YouTube will take. You're right, 30% of it.
Is it 30% or is it 40 now? I forget.
I don't even know. Actually, I have no idea. So that you have to look at that first. That's going to be a while for you to get that too.
Oh well, yeah. I'm not worried about that. I've actually never even set up the payment info. I've never taken anything. That anyone's ever super chatted or anything, kind of on purpose, like because I do this for fun.
Right, I get it. I'm just telling you that
I'm not 1090. You know.
No, shoot, we don't think they're gonna take a cut of it. I don't know what the percentage is.
Yeah.
So
I know it used to be 30%, but I feel like
I thought it was. It might have. I have no idea. I don't know. Whatever. I haven't streamed in 3 weeks, so I don't know.
Yep. Looks like, let's see, super chat. Did you know there could be 5,000?
What
is that true? Did they raise it to 5,000? I knew you could do 500.
No, Andrew V, you're in Annapolis. We're in Linthicum, man. We have to meet up. Me and Andy have a I don't even know if you have our channel, but we.
Wait, what do you mean you're in Annapolis? What?
Andrew V is up by Annapolis. I think.
No. I think he used to live up by Annapolis. He's in Alaska, dude.
Oh, that's really far from us. Never mind.
I have a whole section of a shelf of hand deliveries for when he's not in Alaska.
Oh, then never mind. Well, it's way far away from me now. Oh, sorry. So Sugar Kitty says we're at 3843. Are you serious?
What?
So we should be moving up then. I think it's time to
moving on up.
celebrate at least a 6.
3843. Yes, we are in 1, 2, 3. We're in 7th place.
Come on now. Come on now.
Nice.
Come on now. Cheers to that, guys.
The only thing I'll say is for some reason on the website, you guys don't have a picture.
Oh well.
Everybody else seems to have a picture, and
We need a picture. We need a picture of Theodore.
What?
Or-
It's not on. I put it on there.
Well, I don't know if you look at the top 10 list, which I'll paste to chat so people can see it, and you can click on it too. For some reason, you don't have a. I guess it's probably like an avatar or something you got to post.
Huh. Okay, I didn't know that because I got his picture on the fundraising.
Okay,
page.
Andrew, know exactly where that is. That's so cool. And you live in Alaska now? That's amazing. Amazing.
Apparently, it still is, and they take 30%.
Yeah, there you go.
Which is why I encourage people not to super chat. If you ever do want to donate for anything or do a giveaway, I say do it via
true.
Venmo or PayPal because that's freaking ridiculous. 30%. I mean, look, they're giving us a platform and all, but they're making a metric shit ton of money.
Yeah.
I see it. I don't know how to fix that, but I get to troubleshoot that when we're on stream.
Boxer says Mechanicsville is hell on earth to get to. That is
100% true.
That is true.
Down that fucking road.
That's funny. I love this.
I used to go racing with my buddy.
Did you really, Ben?
My buddy Rob and Boxer. Yeah, we would go to
that's funny.
MDIR.
That's awesome.
And
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. You raced?
That road is hell on earth.
That's great. Lowe's in California. If that was, I don't know that.
The team does not. He has a picture. The team does not have a picture. There you go. See.
Yeah, apparently the team needs a picture.
Yep. See, I would have. Well, tonight, rather you donate directly to the charity.
The charity. That's where we're doing. Yeah.
We did move up a spot. Tonight he was before when we started tonight. He wasn't even in the. He was in the top 25, and now he's in. Now he's firmly in the top 10.
That's awesome.
Ben,
well done. Well done, Ben.
I didn't do nothing.
You put this. You did this. You're a good guy.
No, I didn't. Andrew did it.
Well, Andrew's managing it. Yeah, but you helped tonight. That's a big thing, man. Thank you.
Jeez, did you ever leave? That must have been awful.
I think he did.
Ugh.
Mechanicsville. My brother used to live there too.
Why do people live there? It's awful. I used to work in the liquor store behind Lowe's in California.
Yeah.
The store is still there.
Oh, Mechanicsville, because he was going to school close to there.
CGP says he's sending donations via Zelle to your streams now. Well, nobody sends me donations. That's okay because I do this for fun. Yeah, Whiskeytube. There you go.
Yeah.
Think he's going to be okay with this? Is he asleep yet? We're at $3,948. We are $52 from $4,000 with 2 minutes left to donate. Wow.
Well,
Your people are crazy.
Yeah. Corey, I agree. Ben, thank you for tonight making this happen. That's pretty cool.
Andrew made it happen. I
know. I know Andrew made it happen, but you helped tonight. Just take it, Ben.
I could not have done it without you.
Yeah, take it, Ben.
Ben, check your PayPal. What? What is that? The hell? What? How's Mark talking about?
Sending you money through PayPal, I guess.
Do you want me to redonate? What was it?
I don't know. Maybe. What is the chat drinking tonight? We've been talking. It's been great conversation. I'm curious. I haven't seen lately what people are drinking. I am loving this. Andrew, Ben, have you had the Sagamore 9-year that came out?
I bought a bottle when we were at Sagamore, but I have not tried it yet.
Oh my God.
I haven't seen this. I haven't seen the 9. I love the DO.
Yeah, but the 9 is just another level. And I can't wait tomorrow. I'm hopefully getting the 7-year bottle and bond from them, which is their own
this year.
What?
How much is it this year?
I think I paid $75 for it.
Oh, you already pre-ordered it?
The bottle and bond?
Yeah.
I don't know. I actually don't know. I think it's probably
Wait,
around
is
there.
tomorrow the bullshit
Yes.
has become pennies proof?
Yeah, it's not pennies proof. It's Maryland, made in Maryland. All they're doing is releasing that bottle. We're like, we're not doing that.
They killed pennies
They
proof.
killed pennies proof. They stopped it. How stupid is that? Right? Am I wrong in that?
See, this is the problem I'm having. It's like it's getting harder and harder to.
Right? Like, why would you stop something like that? Everyone's upset here locally. It's like, what? That was our thing. But whatever. I'm not going to talk about that right now.
Fucking Italians.
Exactly.
Yeah, and the reason we're saying that, if people don't know, is Sagamore was bought by
this
a little company called Di Serono.
Toronto. Yeah.
You might know their Amaretto.
Yeah. And we could send something last year when we went there. It was like, this is different. This is different. This is very different.
Live streamed pennies proof.
Yep.
The last several years.
Yep. And they got bought out. And all their corporate bigwigs came. We're like, this is different. This is very different. And then they stopped it. They go, we're not doing it this year. I'm like, well, we're not doing it either then. They wanted it to still come out. Like, why would we come out to that? You're just selling your bottle and bond. You're not giving anything away. It's nothing big. No, we're not coming. We actually said, no, we're not coming. We said that.
Look what my buddy said, Rob. The second you get on 301, it's an instant 3 years added to your trip.
No, you're getting near DC. That's going to happen. Yeah, there's bastards. It's not good. Sagamore it is a fun. Listen, I still enjoy Sagamore, but there's no doubt there's been a change. That's all I'll say about that.
Oh, Ben, California's the hotel with domestic violence. So before we got trailer RVs to stay at the track,
What?
Rob and I stayed.
Wait, what are we talking about?
The closest hotels in California, Maryland. And I have ever since referred to it as the Lampshade Hotel. It was
this is in Maryland?
Something. Yeah, but down by Budds Creek.
Oh, way southern Maryland then.
Yeah, way southern down and out in the water.
Like Waldorf, past that?
Outside of Mechanics.
Yeah, that's southern. Yeah.
Yeah, so we get in the room, right? There's no lampshades in the room, and the hotel looked fine from the outside. There's no lampshades in the room. What do you call it? There's like red stains on the carpet.
What are we talking about again? What are you doing down there? What is this? What are you talking? Is it a horror movie?
MDIR, the racetrack, the drag strip.
Oh God.
And it was actually called the World Cup Finals. One of the biggest
says blood stains on the floor. Blood stains on the floor, man?
Well, they were red stains on the floor, is all I'm saying. And they were these giant blue, like, ink stains.
Sounds like a great place, man. Sounds like a great place.
And no lampshades. And let's just say some very loud conversing people around the room.
And Ben, you never went back again, right?
And when I went to take a shower, the shower handle came off in my hand.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Bonnie, you're right. Pennies proof, 3 bottles for free. Yeah, that's gone. They stopped that. They had a 4-year. Last year was a 4-year of all Maryland distillate, oak, and everything. So it was, and they just canned it. They just canned it. I don't know.
They just said no more pennies proof.
No more pennies proof. We're not giving away anything more.
They're around.
We're releasing the 7-year. Come hang out. Okay, I'll go buy it, but I'm not gonna. Whatever. I'm stopping before I say something stupid. Sorry.
That's ridiculous. I wouldn't even go the day of.
You know what? I'm not. It'll be at my store in a week, so I'm not. You're right. I might not. Just at a protest. You're right.
It'll probably be cheaper. It'll probably be cheaper in your store too.
It's probably true. You're right. You're right. At a protest, I should do that. I'm sorry. I shouldn't say this.
And Gordo says fucking closing Leinenkugels.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Thought that made a ton of money.
What the hell? Eric Gunderson says we're at $4,000.
Get the fuck out.
Oh
Damn.
What? Who did that?
I would guess from what I'm seeing, it looks like JH and Eric Gunderson.
JH, Eric, you both.
Whoever James Green is, and then
I love you guys.
And
Thank
then
you.
somebody named Bonnie. I don't know who that is.
Oh, well, we love Bonnie. We all love Bonnie.
Cheers, hon.
How did you get so lucky, Ben?
I've paid my dues.
There you go. All right. That sounds good. So have I.
Any place with no lampshades means it's high class. Ain't that true?
Mark, Mr. Great Shot says it sounds better than his hotel in Jersey. I don't know where you're staying in Jersey.
I don't know why he stayed in Jersey.
That's true. Could stay with Ben.
Could have. He didn't call me.
Hmm.
Yep. So we're $490 from the next tier. I don't think we're getting tonight.
We're over $4,000. I think that's amazing.
I agree.
Let's do it.
We're past the time where we said we were going to cut it. Did we go 4 more minutes, or did we cut it right now? I leave that to you guys.
My great uncle had diabetes, and 2/3 of his kids have passed from. Oh, Jesus.
Yep.
That's well.
Well, no, you don't fucking hate diabetes, son. You fucking hate pancreases.
Bonnie, that's terrible. I'm sorry to hear that.
Survival rate of pancreatic cancer is less than 10%.
All right. So we are cutting it hard cut 11:35 and running the giveaway.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm coming right back.
Will you be ready with those add-ons and all by then, Andrew?
So what I'm going to do is I gotta when we cut it, then I will copy out I will skim all the entries and then I'll do the add-ins.
Okay.
Just in case some of those people also donated, I'll just bump up their entries.
Yeah.
But if I do the add-ons first, it'll do some funny stuff.
I got you.
But I wrote the randomizer and the skimmer because that's pretty close to what I do Monday through Friday.
There you go. Drifting Drams decaf and Humpty. And I don't know. Is that I'm going to say that's Drifting Drams decaf and not Dunkin' Donuts decaf. And homemade cookies, yum. Sorry, not the best for diabetes. Fundraising. That's all right. I think, Mark, I think you probably help enough people on the daily with diabetes that you're allowed to have some cookies.
That's true.
I had to fix a copper sink in Jersey. The company got me the hotel room, and he didn't call. CJP, any new sword purchases, Bourbon? I still remember your samurai sword, John. No, not as of late. There's been too much whiskey. I would like another sword, but with the way this country's going, I might prefer a cordless hole puncher. But I live in New York, so they're not really an option. But
all the more reason to come here.
I only have my katana. I do need another sword. And I'm sorry, anybody who buys a sword that isn't sharpened is dumb. Just saying. Or at least that isn't forged that you can sharpen if you want to. And Mark says, yes, drifting drams coming. You're correct. Yeah. 2 minutes left in the giveaway.
All right.
Amazing.
2 minutes. 2 minutes left, everyone. 2 minutes.
Be dialing, people. Be dialing. $4,065 raised.
Yeah. Mark says
you think he'll be happy with that when he wakes up?
I hope so.
Yeah, he's gonna be blown away. I mean, I don't think he entirely understands the concept of that much because it's more than he's ever had or needed or anything like that. But he'll be blown away.
But yeah, when he's there,
awesome.
and they
That's
probably
so cool.
will present him with something, and they'll probably bring him up.
That's awesome.
That's where it matters.
Oh yeah,
they'll talk about the top.
Probably do that with probably like the top 10 teams or something like that.
When is the cutoff? When's the cutoff for this?
I mean, the actual walk is going to be a week from tomorrow, but the cutoff to donate is like end of the year.
Okay. Perfect. Okay.
When is the actual walk? When are you guys walking?
Next week.
A week from tomorrow.
Yeah.
A week from tomorrow.
Yep.
Great.
Do you know how many of the top teams they do or not really?
I think it's 10.
Okay.
We're there right now.
Yeah. Yeah, we are. I mean, we'll see what everybody else does in their big push. But Ben, I'm thinking if you're looking for another sword, have you considered getting a Glamdring?
God bless you. I don't know what that is. I've actually thought about more of an American military one-hander. I don't know what you just said, but I could be interested. Oh, look at this. EJ swords. I have an Aikido sword I bought in Kyoto. That's awesome. Second Amendment is a good thing. Yeah, we don't have that in New York, Great Shot. There's a group out of Rockland that we need to look into. I don't know what Bonnie's talking about, but I'm okay with that. I guess she'll fill me in. Yeah. I have a few of those. The cordless, the hole punchers, that is. Yeah, it must be nice. Need a giant check with your faces on it. There you go. Looks like you're doing a good job as a good dad, brother. Stay blessed. There you go.
Thank you.
Even though, and apparently Todd helped his kid survive too, so it'd be cool if he came on, but you know.
Jordan, you want to come on?
Is he
right there?
Right there. We raised
Jordan,
over.
They just want to see you. We've raised $4,000. Just your head on the. No, he won't come. He won't do it.
I don't know if you know this, but your camera probably goes like that.
Oh, I could do that. Jordan, wave high. Jordan. There he is.
There we go. Damn. I'm just saying, Todd's basement is bigger than like my whole house. That's what
What do you do it for a Scooby snack?
He's
How many square feet is your basement, Todd?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. It goes that way. There's a bathroom there, full bath. My kegerator's right there. I don't know, Ben. 1,000?
Yeah, that's my entire home is 1,000 square.
But you live in New York. You live in Queens, don't you?
No, I know. I live out east on Long Island.
Oh,
I'm like a half hour, 40 minutes from the Hamptons.
oh, well, okay. That's not the most cheapest real estate in the world. So
No, it is really not.
Really expensive.
Considering my 1,000 square foot condo is currently worth over creeping on $500,000. I didn't pay anywhere near that, thank God, because I would be homeless otherwise. Glamdring. Nice Lord of the Rings reference, Andrew. Yeah. So the only time I ever tried to read Lord of the Rings, I actually tried to do audiobooks. And I was listening to audiobooks when I had bought a Prius so I could use the HOV lane, go back and forth from work and try and get home faster. And I got so bored that I started to doze off.
Oh, jeez.
And literally the last time I tried to listen to the Lord of the Rings audiobook while they were describing like 47 things on a bookshelf, I basically passed out behind the wheel. I pulled over, I got myself together, I got home, and I sold the piece of shit the next day. I never drove it again.
Oh man.
They're like the first dozen chapters of the first book are kind of like that.
Yeah, see, she's in Queens. Yeah. Basement is about 900 square feet. That seems average to me. Yeah, must be nice.
Yeah, it is.
Right. Jerry's apartment 650 square feet. There you go.
All right. Well, it's after 8:35, so I think we're stopping it.
All right. So let's cut it. What are we at? We are at grand total $4,065 raised.
Well done.
Thank you very much, everyone. 42 people still watching. Y'all are fucking incredible. Thank you. Correct answer. Let me answer. Maybe one day. We don't watch movies, though. Footprint of my foundation is 24 by 26.
True, Mark. What?
Mark's bar is 600 square feet. Fuck you. Yeah, most people don't know. This is my living room. My front door is right there.
Oh my god! You walk in, it's like bourbon vault.
Is my front door? Yeah, you walk into the bookshelf right there
to the bourbon vault.
Basically, GDRF was always who I donated to over the years because most of the money went to research versus ADA. Very true.
Nice.
Yep. And that's who we're doing today, but they hired a marketing consultant, so they changed their name. Because, the fact that you and everybody else knows who they are, that couldn't stand. Because the marketing consultant needed to act like they did something.
Hey, there's still some art on the walls.
Ridiculous fee.
There's still some art on the walls.
Uh-huh.
All right. So, Andrew, how are we doing this? Do you have are you doing like a wheel setup, or are we just going to read off the winners? How are we going to do this? So for those who don't know, Andrew in his day job is a database programmer. So basically that's why everyone was able to just donate to the website, because he's programmed something that's going to go in, rip off all the names, all the donations, turn them into entries, and do the randomizer. But how are we doing the actual randomizer, and how are we going to tell people?
So anyway, Ben, it'll take me a few minutes to set it up because I'm skimming right now, and then I believe you can show my screen if I share it, right?
Yeah,
and it'll
absolutely.
just say, prize donated by, and then I'll hit the button and it'll say won by, and it'll announce a name, and then it'll record everything. So I don't need anybody to watch and write them all down, and hope that as they're frantically writing down that we can read their writing in the morning when people are sober. We don't have to do that. Like, my whole life is like recording data and how it relates to each other.
And guarantee people, be patient with us. If you know you won, send an email to. Do you have ASMR Whiskey? Is that your email?
Yes, it is.
He has ASMRWhiskey@gmail, I believe, and mine is Bourbon 4 @gmail. If you win, try to send us an email. We will try and hunt everyone down, but it is going to take time. So if you say I won X, it's going to help us, get your winnings to you. Put you in contact with who donated it, and get you your winnings.
Awesome, Corey. I'm glad you saw that. Thanks for being here tonight.
I had no idea the name before the post. The Patreon night. It felt like an even name change. Yeah, well,
that's true. That's the thing. Honestly, I didn't know that name change. I knew of it, but I'm glad people are seeing that though.
Well, Andrew just sent me the crap. I made the thumbnail because I'm so artistic.
You're good, man.
I got the job done.
That's right. You did. You 100% did. So, Ben, let me ask you a question. While Andrew's loading in all this, I'm going to put you on the spot. Are you ready?
Yeah.
If you had to right now, and I know there's still another month and a half of 2024, so you know where I'm going with this. Pick some of your top whiskeys of the year, whether it's whatever. I don't want to do whiskeys. Just say whiskeys. What are some of the whiskeys that you would have in sort of your top list of 24?
Standard releases or picks?
Yeah. No, don't do picks. Don't do picks.
Picks?
No pick. Yeah, no picks. Yeah, no picks. Come on. You've
Most
had enough
people
whiskey.
can't get the exact same pick. Is the
I mean, you can't do picks.
It's not that. It's just I feel like
I know you do a lot of picks. You do a lot of picks.
I feel like this hasn't been an incredible year for whiskey.
So nothing stood out to you?
You gotta give me a second to think about it.
That's true. I know.
Because everything that instantly comes to mind is a pick. So that's why I got to
recency bias. I get it. Well, Russell's 15 doesn't come to mind right away.
It's fabulous. Yeah, that would be on the list for sure.
Okay.
I haven't tried the new Parkers yet. I'm curious.
I have not either. I'm just curious.
Honestly, I feel like last year, this was my whiskey of the year, but I feel like this year's has fallen off.
Okay.
I feel it's as good and nearly as good as last year's, so I don't think I would put that on the list.
What about Discovery 12?
I haven't tasted it yet.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wait. I said if we cracked $4,000, I was going to crack a new bottle.
Yeah.
And I was going to crack a Discovery and to go along with the research. But I had pulled Disco 11 because honestly, I don't know where my Disco 12 is.
Oh, come on. All right. Well,
I can
Mr. Mom, I agree. Disco 12 is in my top 5 of the year.
I'll
for
go.
sure.
I'll see if I can find it while Andrew's doing this.
What's the chat? You know what? Chat. What are your top whiskeys of the year?
Yeah,
I'd love to see it.
you got to. You're in control.
Yeah.
I
All
try to
right,
find
let's
the
go. I'm curious what, not picks now. It can't be a pick. It has to be sort of a standard, like a release that's sort of out there. Hard Truth Cognac finish, Blood Oath from Porky. All right. I have not had either of those. I mean, I'm a big fan of Hard Truth. Blood Oath, it didn't have like the Disco. So Mark, you like the I don't think it was better than Disco 12, but I can see why you're saying that. It's a completely different profile. I think that was a very divisive bottle, if you ask me, but I liked it as well. I mean, when I didn't buy it though, I had samples of it, and it would probably make one of my top finish whiskeys for sure. Maker's Mark Lost Recipe. All right. Okay. Jerry Black says that's one of his. I'm curious. Anything else? What about, has anybody had, I'm trying to think what some of mine are. Oh no, there's not. A Larceny A124. You know what? So none of the ECBP for me is going to make the top. I mean, I thought it was a very they were all good, and I will always buy ECBP because I think they're always good, but nothing stood out to me as whiskeys of the year from the lot this year. Larceny, I haven't had C yet. I thought actually B was better than A. I thought, but maybe Mr. Mom, maybe I have to go back and try that again. But I didn't think it was a great year for EC. I mean, it was a good year, but nothing stand out. Like last year, we had C923 that I thought was one of the best whiskeys of the year. What do you guys think of any of the Bookers this year? I really enjoyed them. I mean, especially the Infinite. Not much really. God, nobody's still Austin Barrel Proof Rye Madeira Cask. Okay, yep. ECB or no ECB. I agree. Russell's 50. That's from Gordon. I would say Mash and Journey Rebecca. Again, it's a pick though. EJ, no picks. So yeah, Russell's 15 for sure. I think that's to me the whiskey of the year. I think Disco 12 is my second probably. I thought I really enjoyed some of the Bookers. I really enjoyed that. Heroes 2023. Laugh out loud. Oh, what's wrong with that? I don't know. Yeah. Do you guys think it was a great year for whiskey, a good year, or a bad year? I'm curious. That's the other thing. Booker's Reserve. Yes, the Booker's Reserve I thought was amazing. Agreed, Jay. Oh, don't ask me about that Scotch. Don't know any of that. Blending fixing to be released from what? Oh, the cigar blend. I haven't had that. Very bad year. So, Jay, why was it a very bad year? It just nothing really like. So, were picks better this year? I mean, I know we're all in a community where we're buying picks. I tend to agree with that, but I still think there was some good whiskey out there. I have to go through and I put that question out without like nailing down my list yet. McCarthy, 6 years, American Single Malt PX finished. I've not had that, Eric, at all. It's a Met year for me. Many things became much easier to find. I don't know. I mean, Wild Turkey said, yeah, I can get that. Frank, what's the highest you would pay for that? So I think the store next to me just got that in. I thought it was for like $80. Is that a bad price for that? I don't think it is. It was solid. But solid is not like top of the year, though. Right? I mean, we're talking about what are your top whiskeys of the year? To me, that shouldn't be solid, shouldn't be top of the year. It's an average year. EJ says average year, nothing that blew me away. But a lot of, I mean, Russell's 15 blew me away. I think that's one of the best whiskeys I've had all year. I thought actually, I had the Pursuit United Double Oaked Rye. I love that. This right here, Sagamore 9-year, freaking amazing. Amazing. Pursuit United Double Oaked Rye. That is a fantastic whiskey. I mean, rye whiskey. Maybe might be better than this. I don't know. It's really good. I know it's double oaked, but wow, that was good. Russell's Reserve. I don't have a bottle of that. I mean, I know you guys are all going crazy over this. I mean, I got to find one, I guess. I mean, I know Jason started this. Everybody's saying how good the LLME are, but I don't have a bottle of it. Picked up for $50. Picks rocked. Releases were hard to get. Not worth. Yeah, I mean, hell, even the picks are getting hard to get now. JH, hold on. Great, Mr. Great said picks rock. Yeah, okay. Releases. What did Sugar Kitty say? So Corey said my vigilance has not changed in the journey, not precipitated any. You're talking about, I guess. Okay, I don't know where Ben went. I'm just talking to chat, Andrew. Whenever you're ready, you can do this. I'm just again. What are your favorite whiskeys of the year? What else did I have that was good this year? Oh, well, I mean, K. Luke Batch 10 bourbon to me is fantastic. Guys, I'm a big fan of K. Luke. And they're toasted rye and bourbon. I mean, I know they're $109 or 100, but they're I'll put those blind up against a lot of other offerings. K. Luke to me this year, 100% hit it out of the park. I mean, would crush ECBP. I mean, Larceny, anything that Heaven Hill's putting out on their annual basis. K. Luke to me crushed it. I think some of the Still Austin finish series, the Madeira finish was absolutely fantastic. Again, we're getting finished whiskeys, but there's just some of the things that I loved.
All right.
And I'm talking here. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
I don't know where Ben went.
I don't either. I'm going to be sitting here for a long time reading these off, so I need to take like two. And I'm going to check on a boy and his pump, and then I will be back. And
sounds good. I guess it's me now. I'll take over Ben's channel. All right, I'll take over Ben's channel. Fuck it.
That's okay. You are well qualified. We're in good hands. I'll be right back.
That's right. Let's go. Your old line pick was better than well, Jay, I appreciate that. It's a completely so Jay, that's a completely different flavor profile. I mean, you're talking about a blended bourbon versus American single malt. So I love that you said that. I don't think we had 150 bottles of that sold out, and I'm glad you guys got it. And I think it was for the price. Yeah, you're right. $59. Fantastic American single malt. That was a Tootsie Roll in a glass with some baking spice and rice. I mean, not rice spice, but just baking spice, oak spice. Fantastic. But I still think K. Luke is fantastic. I love what Jonathan Maziano is doing. Do I think people are scared off by the price? Yes, because there's no age statement on it. I know he's got older barrels in his blends, but it's hard. I know that's going to be hard. I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, Mark, Madeira Infinite was fantastic. Todd, did you see the rye was being closed out? Corey, what are you talking about? Did you see the rye was being closed out for approximately $60 online? Stupid price for that bottle. What are you talking about, Corey? What did I miss? What rye? Rye of what? Doing great, God. Thank you, EJ. Todd, when's the run? Oh, so we are. That's great. So we have an old line. I think it's like a 7 or 8 year rum from Old Line that's finished for another 4 years in their American single malt casks. That is absolutely amazing. We're picking that with Dusty Dan and Marcus, the bourbon judge, in the middle of December. It will probably come out in January. So if you're a Patreon member of us, or Dusty Dan, or bourbon judge, we'll pick a barrel. I will say, we 21090 will probably. I don't want this to be about us, but we're going to pick another, probably rum and American single malt from Old Line because I think they're amazing and we have access to their best stock for our Patreon.
I just want to point out that Todd didn't invite me on that.
Ben, you can come down. We don't have a date yet. You can come down anytime you want,
You're
brother.
talking about who's involved. That's all.
You come on down and pick with us.
So where was I? I went and found what you asked for.
There you go. All right. I've been here for like 10 minutes talking to you. Yeah, I'm sorry. So anyway, January. And Ben, I'll let you know the date. You're welcome to come down and help us pick that.
Oh,
for
wait.
Sure.
Todd, I got something for you.
What do you got, buddy? Ben, we haven't even set a date yet. It's just going to be in December sometime. So in December, we're probably picking that rum.
Well, here we go. Disco 12.
I love this bottle.
Discovery of T1Ds Here, Disco 12. Fuck diabetes.
I have not, Porky.
Oh, hang on. Let me get more whiskey. I'll drink to that.
So here goes Disco 12.
Oh, okay.
Should've
Yes.
got another bottle
Corey,
while I was
I
up.
got a bottle of that for $60. That's a freaking steal. So that's, yeah, I got, yes, the toasted rye. I got that for $60 for sure. A backup.
So Disco 12 is open.
Of
My
course,
Disco-
Bonnie. Come on down.
I mean, Disco 1. I mean, Disco 11 isn't open here, but Disco 12 is.
Did you try 11? Because 11's great
No.
too. Oh, Jesus.
That's why I was going to open 11 before 12, but you guys wanted me to open 12. So
Andrew, did you have a Disco 12 yet? Did you have you had that?
and yeah, that still Austin Madeira is fantastic, but you know, only one other person besides you got a bottle, Mark, and nobody got to try it.
I got a bottle. I got a bottle.
Yeah,
No,
you did. And
I
did
have
you
not seen it.
try it. No,
I did try. It's fantastic. It's one of
no.
my
I
top.
said,
finished
did you
whiskey.
let anybody try it? No.
I'll save you. I have some left for you. I'll give you some.
Mm-hmm.
I
You
did.
had said that like 6 months ago. You did actually.
Well, remind me. Okay. You know what?
When I'm just pouring half of my whiskey out of my trunk for you because you won't let me in the driveway.
Shut up. You did. You know, I have that boxes right there. I have a lot of reviews to do from you. I haven't drank them yet. All right. I'll be shut up. Go ahead, Ben. Tell us what you think of Disco 12.
No, I'm just nosing it.
I love this bottle. I think it's good. He's gonna say it's shit. I guarantee you. He's gonna be like, oh, this is not good.
I mean, here's the thing. I got to try it on a fresh palate.
That's true. That's true.
There's a lot going on in that.
Yeah. Oh, Mark.
I have drank enough tonight that I can't fully
I get it.
analyze it. Is it tasty? Yeah, it is.
There you go. Perfect. That's all you need to say.
And I was going to say, while you were ranting and raving about Russell's Start 15,
Yeah.
Russell's 15 is delicious. But I have a very hard time giving, kudos to a turkey product for $250. And most people $300 plus.
That's actually on the low end. That's actually on the low end for that. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. And that's the issue I have.
I get it.
Is it phenomenal whiskey? Yes, but I kind of don't want to give it the kudos because
Corey.
price.
Yeah, I get it. I got it from one of our Patreon members for $250. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I can't ever get it for that. It's like $400 or $500 here in Maryland. You can't find it underneath.
yeah, and it's just that's my problem. Isn't even the markup. My problem is the fact that the base price is so ridiculous.
So ridiculous. Well, yeah.
Because
where would you want it at?
Well, because you could buy. Here's the problem, right? Russell's 15 is fantastic, but you can buy a 1980s Wild Turkey for this $300 to $400 range. Call it $250 to $400. And if you've ever had Dusty Turkey,
yeah, all right.
Damn.
So, I mean, if you're going, are you saying they should be priced at what? 150?
Russell's
200? Yeah,
I mean, Russell's 13 when it first came out was $70.
that's
Well, but I don't think that's realistic. Honestly, I think I think around $1.50, $10 a year, really fair, especially turkey with the volume they have.
right. But they're a business, and they could sell it for that.
No,
and people
the
buy it. And
problem
people buy
is-
it.
is
And people
that
buy
they're
it.
owned
People
by
buy it.
Campari. No, the problem is
Right.
Campari wants to milk them for every dollar. And I hate to say it, I keep drinking it. Now I am hearing at this point, and I'll be that dude that says there's 2 batches of this. Supposedly the other batch is better than this.
Oh,
So far, I'm not that impressed with this.
shit. I was going to buy that tomorrow.
Yep. Check. So it's not. I mean, here's the thing: for $50, you're getting Jimmy's 70th anniversary bottle.
I don't think mine's 50 though. It's more than that.
Then don't buy it.
There you go. Thank you.
I mean,
No,
maybe
it's funny.
don't buy it.
That's one of the pours Joe gave me last week in the blind, and I ranked it 4 out of 4.
Thank you all. Yeah, well. All right, let's give away some bottles.
That sounds good. Are
Let's
you
give
ready?
away some bottles. I am ready, or at least I think so. I've run through a simulated giveaway.
I bet.
Time.
See, Darrell's in the house. What's up, Darrell? He said I've been crushing the 70th. I love it. I would bet money you have the different laser code from what I have. Because Independent Joe has both, and he says how much better one is than the other.
Yeah, mine's $70. That J8, that's what how much mine is. Mine's $70. Fuck these laser codes. I'm so done with laser codes.
No, dude, that Russell's 10, that laser code is the truth.
Really? Fuck.
Jason didn't start it. Jason's just the first big channel to put a video out on it. Dude, I will tell you right now, my bullshit Russell Reserve 10-year ME17 destroys this bottle. Destroy.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's 11 proof less.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Destroys it.
All right. Yep. Would you not believe how much laser codes are fucking like?
No. I've always said the only laser codes that matter are Wild Turkey laser codes.
Okay.
Because unlike Heaven Hills, they actually give you real information.
Right.
They literally tell you the month, the day, the year, the hour, the hour, the minute, the second it was battled.
Right.
Like it's just transparent.
Right.
So Andrew, are you ready?
I am ready.
Let's give us some
to transparency.
And still,
I'm going to hit present.
3 hours in, 40 people still watching. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you for donating to this great cause. Thank you for making Andrew's son, Theodore, very happy.
Yes. All right. I'm going to hit present. I haven't done this before. We're going to see how it goes.
All right.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
I just bought 22 Allen Bradley razors. Allen Bradley lasers with Alec Bradley cigars? I don't know. Yeah, 2 versions. What are the laser codes?
I'm inclined to follow Corey's lead here. I might just buy it because I agree. I mean, I don't know.
I have 2. Actually, I have more than 2 because I've been getting a couple extras because, like, got a lot of friends around the country and it hasn't dropped everywhere yet. So if they want one, making sure everybody gets it.
I mean, I trust your opinion on this, Ben. I mean, so you're not wowed by what you have.
I'm mad about it. I keep drinking it, trying to get.
What about the old Granddad 16?
Haven't tried it. Not going to spend $200 on it.
Yeah, I could get it for $180, and I passed on it because of what I think. And this is probably a bad thing, but $180 is a lot of fucking money, and I didn't hear great things about it.
I can get last year's Hardin's Creeks, the Boston, Claremont, whatever.
Oh, yeah,
I can get them for like $140.
Dude, you can still get them?
Yeah.
Because I didn't get the Boston. The Frank.
I don't know if there's any Boston left. I could check.
I don't care. Actually, I'll take the other. That's okay. I'll take what I already have because I love them.
Yep.
Holy shit, that's good.
Tommy Mofo, buy the 70th. I did.
Okay,
it's great.
I passed on it. And I hate doing that, but I heard so much.
I got about 1.1 million Mazic laser. Need a laser engraver. Got later.
4 hours with Tuesday. Yeah, exactly. And I heard so many people say, it's not that great. I'm like,
yeah.
What the hell?
For me, it's if I get to try it.
Yeah, I just want to try.
Then I will make my own determination.
Yeah, I need to try it now. I need to try it before I buy.
Let me share Andrew's screen here.
Oh, there it goes. Okay.
Look at it. I mean, we legitimately have code showing.
What the hell is it? I don't know what we're looking at, but I think I'm drunk, but I think it's good.
I mean, I don't know what this point and click bullshit is in with code.
Don't know anything.
I mean, when I code, it's just a shell. I don't know what this whole IDE crap is, but whatever.
It looks efficient to me.
It is efficient. This is what I do.
Tommy D, thank you for that. All right.
When I'm not doing this.
Mr. Jig saved me from buying. So, JH, you haven't tried it then? You were like hard pass. I thought you tried it.
All right. Anyway, in the interest of transparency, these are all the entries. You can see the names, the donations, the number of entries that go along with those. And if we scroll down, we can see that we got the 4 manual ones down here at the bottom.
Nice.
Okay.
No idea what you're doing here, but I like it.
So you loaded them all on a table?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. So this is like as legit and transparent as you can get. Forget a wheel, anything else. This is like here's the code that is randomizing it.
Thank you, Mark. Mark.
Everybody said, well, you could use this. I'm going to write my own. This is what I do. Here are the entries. They are all mixed up, as you can see.
Well, I can't really see. It's kind of small, but
yeah.
Well, that's what she said.
Oh, hey, I like that.
Not with that deep voice, you didn't. Unless you,
I like
well,
that.
although his balls might be so big he pisses on them. With that deep voice.
No, my God, I gotta go to bed.
And here we go, showing that everybody still has their entries, even when I unmix them up. But they are all there. So, without further ado, let's give away some whiskey.
Oh, okay.
And that is not right.
Oh God, it seems like a 21090 stream. This seems like a 21090 stream.
Hang on. I know what I did wrong. Give me a minute here.
We don't usually know what we did wrong. Yes.
Yeah.
We usually don't know what we did wrong. That's the issue here. So that's good.
I know what I did wrong. There are no prizes.
The thing is, no one can see this because it's so small. You just tell us.
All right. That doesn't look like much of a scraper. I told people you automated the scraper. All right. Copy pasta. Gotcha.
Yeah.
81 donors.
81 donors.
How freaking crazy is that?
Pretty cool.
Okay, now we have some prizes. This will be better.
Nice.
Now let's give away some whiskey.
Let's do it.
All right. So, giving away a peerless single barrel Bigfoot pick from the Mash and Drum. To Stephen Chance.
All right.
Oh,
hey.
Stephen, welcome. Winner of chicken dinner.
That is my father. He donated.
Nice.
Not surprisingly. And he will enjoy that.
Great.
My brother and I have influenced him, and
Corey, we can totally blame on Andy because it's his fault. So yeah, 100%.
All right. Let's give away an old line 21090 pick from Todd.
Oh, there we go. Who wins that?
Jerry Black.
Jerry. All right, Jerry. Jerry, I'll send it
right.
out to you, brother. I know his address. All good.
Zinga. There you go.
Well done, Jerry. I don't think Jerry's still here.
Matt laugh. Yeah, very true.
Good job, Jerry.
All right. Let's give away a Weller Antique 107 from JH.
Nice.
To Tobias Williamson.
Tobias. Oh, Jerry's still here. Nice, Jerry.
Thank you. All right. Let's give away a Weller 12 donated by Eric Gunderson.
And Jerry, I got your address, so I'll send it on Monday.
To Edward Johnson.
Congrats, Edward.
Congrats.
I know.
Whoever you are.
Not sure I know Edward Johnson.
Are you saving these, Andrew?
Oh yeah.
Because we're not writing them down.
Yeah, no, I ain't writing this shit down either.
Right. I know I got to send something to Jerry. That's it.
Sure that it's capturing it.
Although Ben, there's a replay of this. We can always go back to the replay.
I ain't doing that. Those don't look like people, Andrew. Oh, I see it now. Okay, no, that's
I can't see anything.
No,
where are you capturing the winners?
Okay, so it's prize number 1 went to entry number, and then assigned to is if somebody said, no, I don't want that, please give it to.
Got it.
So that's why they're no, because no one has said, I don't want that.
It's
Please
not
send it to
actually
somebody else.
populating the entry numbers. That's fucking lame.
No. So it'll look up the entry. It'll look up entry number 574.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll tell here.
All right.
I tell you,
Keep going, we're
my wheel would
Here.
work just as well.
How about that?
Okay, there you go. Now we're looking at something. I mean, it
Now
would
you're
be
looking at something.
zoom in, but yeah, I
I
understand.
can't see shit. I can't see shit. My eyes suck.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, but hey, Ben, it is all third normal form.
Okay.
If that means anything to you,
It does to me, probably almost no one else.
Nope.
I
Nothing.
understand.
For Todd, it would probably be reverse Polish notation.
That's exactly right, Ben. That's exactly right.
Wow.
When was the last time you heard
All
that?
right.
That's been a while. Jesus.
All right, let's give away a Jack Daniel's single barrel proof rye from Eric
Oh, yeah.
Gunderson.
That sounds fantastic.
That does sound fantastic. And that's going to go to Wilmington Piper.
Well
There you
done,
go.
Wilmington Piper. Nicely done.
Awesome.
Well, it's magic. Look, Mark says it's magic. That's funny.
Mark wants to know if it's written in Python. That does not look like Python.
No, it's written in Transact SQL.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what I write pretty much like from 7 to 4 Monday through Friday.
Oh, giant ASMR Python.
That's funny. That sounds like something else.
All right. Let's give away a Clyde Mays Barrel Outlaws pick
Ooh, I
from
like that.
Bourbon. That does sound exciting.
Ben, did you have that? Have you tried that or no?
It's right here. Yeah. It's from the group I usually pick with.
Sounds fantastic. I love
when I go to Kentucky.
How
I
goes
didn't
that bottle?
want this actual pick, but I got a couple extras of them.
It's pretty good, I bet.
It's right here, and I could show it. It's the real quick. It's the Willie Mays Hayes pick.
Oh, that's awesome. How good's the juice,
The
though?
Willie Mays Hayes pick. That is awesome.
I assume it's
Well,
pretty good.
Drink this Mays, you'll be out like Hayes.
That's
There you go.
awesome. That's a
well,
good pick.
you know,
That's a good-
I
like it.
you know, and that totally fits because I see this is going to Isaiah Valenzuela, who is I assume is Isaiah V that I keep seeing
Yes.
Yes.
on Whiskeytube.
Woo. All right.
But when I see that, I think of Fernando Valenzuela.
Fernando.
So that's
Yep.
right.
That's gone.
Love
That's right.
baseball. Okay. All right. An Old
Definitely not.
Souls store
Congrats,
pick from
Isaias.
Goody. Donated by the Pecker House.
What is this?
It is an Old Soul store pick
Okay.
from Goody.
And it
That is
goes
gonna
to the
go Mark
luckiest
Emmett.
man in Whiskeytube, Mark
It
Emmenecker.
does.
Mark. Well, he deserves it. He deserves it.
Cheers, Fish
Oh,
and Dog.
yeah. You know, and I figured that the medical cause we're talking about tonight, I'm
Yeah.
sure he has a number of patients for whom this is extremely relevant.
There you go.
I know. Is Mark still here?
Yeah. That's a good question.
Funny thing, Sugar Kitty. I actually own an old school HP calculator where, yes, you have to use it in RPN. Yes. I got to find that thing. Cool.
That's funny, Corey.
All right, next one.
All right, next one.
Frank,
Nice.
Davis,
Rare
Nice,
character
Frank.
single
Barrel
barrel from
Outlaws, the group
Chattanooga.
down here in San Antonio. Well, Frank, if you know the Barrel Outlaws, I hope you're in the group. If not, we can make that happen. And I do a lot of their picks. I'm
You
on
do-
a lot of the picks. So
Don't you do all of them?
no, because they
Oh.
do some in Texas. I'm not on
Oh.
those.
Got it.
The ones usually done in Indiana, Kentucky, etc.
You're in on, yeah. Got it.
And I do love me some Chattanooga.
I did promote it in that group and some other San Antonio groups because I know a lot of the guys down there. So appreciate you guys being in here. Cheers. Hopefully you win something.
All right. One by David Bass. Daniel
David,
Bass.
rock star. He's a rock star right there.
There you go. Jen.
Well
There you
done,
go.
David. Nice job, David.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Says Daniel. That's okay.
Congrats,
what's the winner?
David.
All righty. Let's give away a rare character single barrel rye finished in
Oh.
Amburana, donated by ASMR Whiskey.
I wonder who the
Wow.
hell that is.
ASMR Whiskey.
The winner is.
And I'm just saying, you can't get more
Please.
transparent than this, people. Literally, you're watching the code run.
That is true. I can't read it, Ben, but I trust that you're saying the right things.
Go ahead, Andrew. Who won this one?
Okay. Donated by David Rosas.
Nice.
Congratulations,
Donated
David.
or won by?
One by.
One
David
by.
Rosas.
One by. One by.
David Rosas. Not sure who
I'm
that
sure
is.
I know him.
Thank you for donating.
Yes.
Let's give away a Old Forester single barrel strength rye.
Oh, I want this one.
Yes.
By Tommy motherfucking D.
That's
Come on.
right.
Good job, Tommy.
Going to Dave Vogelsang.
Dave. Oh, Dave.
Dave.
He's probably got 4 of them.
He doesn't have a Michigan pick.
That's right. Exactly. Well, I mean, he might.
Or
You know,
actually, it's probably Colorado pick.
who knows with him? Who knows with him? He goes everywhere.
Yep.
I have never seen one of these.
Really? I can make that happen. That's not a hard
Oh,
thing.
Oh,
I
look at Ben.
love that rye.
Look at Ben.
You and I can talk.
Ben's swinging it. Ben's swinging it right now.
Oh, Ben's ability to find stuff, because apparently
I
a
know.
disproportionate share of bottles people want
Yeah.
go to New York and just sit on shelves in all these little shops.
Well, no, that's not necessarily true. Believe it or not, right now the shelves in Kentucky are overflowing with Old Forester barrel proof rye. Like I'm hearing day after day, $80-$90 for those bottles.
That's a reasonable price.
That's what they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
Here, when I find them, they're more like anywhere from $110 to $130.
Yeah, 120. Yeah.
I mean, I see them for $200 and $300 also, but fuck that.
Yep.
Oh, that's ridiculous. No, like when I find the old
it's true. You could.
There's a store here that got the bourbon as a pick, and that's awesome, and they have good picks. But when I found the bottle I'm giving away, it was it wasn't a pick. It was just the barrel strength that was released by the distillery, and they got.
That's over so far. Cheers to that. All right, keep going.
And, they had
We've got
3.
a lot more to go.
So I have 3. All right.
Tiller's Bourbon Challenge in the house. Didn't see you earlier. Cheers.
Oh, that's Tiller. All right. Oh, speaking of that, giving away an Old Forester single barrel bourbon. That is the barrel strength, and this is going to
Chip it.
Charles Idelette. I'm doing my
that's
best.
Chip.
All right.
Nice, Chip.
Well, congratulations.
It's like I'm going to get whiskey or something. Chip Tipperton.
All right. Giving away a Free Ranch store pick rye donated by Barbecue Therapy. And that's going to go to Jen Jost.
Okay. Cheers to whoever that is.
Actually, I know who that is. That's a friend.
Will they drink whiskey?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that is the thing. Anybody who donated, if they were on, if they donated through, what do you call it? Through the We Ain't Raised podcast, they donated tonight. They donated all the time. This has been valid for everyone up till this moment.
Yeah, if it's your friends and family, my friends and family, fans of the channel, fans of Todd's channel, of Ogre's channel, it doesn't matter. If you gave, we are giving back right now.
Yep.
All right, here we go. A Rebel 100 store pick donated by Tommy D. Thank you, Tommy D.
Giving that to
going to go to Paul Petrowski.
Paul Petrowski. There you go. Paul P. Congrats.
Congrats, Paul P. All right, here we go. Giving me a NULU finished in Amburana, donated by JAC. And that is going to go to Dennis Hayden.
Oh, Dennis. Nice. Dennis. He's one of our, awesome. What did he won a what?
NULU finished in Amburana.
Nice. Ben, is that yours?
Nope.
Nope, that was donated by JAC.
Oh, Jacob. Okay, got it.
Oh, Tommy D is saying it's not a store pick. It's just a Rebel 100. Oh, well, they're getting free whiskey. Thank you for donating it, Tommy, and your giant freaking D.
All right. Oh my. Here is a flight from Dave Vogelsang.
Oh, here we go. Dave, what's in this
Oh,
foot?
yeah.
Come on, Dave.
One by.
Dave
You're the only one who
Hochstetter.
could possibly read it. Dave Olsang, Dave Holt. I don't know that, but all right. Oh, good. Keep it rolling. We'll figure out. We will figure out everyone. It may take time. And again, if you win, please, if you know you won something, please email asmrwhiskey@gmail.com and Bourbon
Bourbon 4.
at
Right.
gmail.com because some asshole has Bourbon.
Really?
Yep.
All right. Let's give away a Hard Truth Sour Mash Rye from Whiskey Nose.
There we go.
Thank you, Marty. And that's going to go to
Brian
Brian
Toner.
Toner.
Cool.
Nice. Good job,
Earlier.
Brian. Good job, Brian. Well done.
All right. Let's give away a Rebel 10 from Jeffrey
Ooh.
Wack.
Nice.
Whack attack.
Whack attack.
Andrew McKenna.
All right, Andrew.
All right. Well, cheers, Andrew.
Oh, yeah.
All right. A Sticky Icky Backbone pick donated by Dusty Dan.
Icky. Let's go.
Excellent pick. All right. One by Tina Lindquist.
Don't know who that is. But congrats.
I don't either, but we'll find her. And she'll be enjoying some excellent whiskey. All right. A Smoke Wagon Uncut the Younger, donated by Mark Amenecker.
Fish and Docks prize going to I can't read
Keith
it, Andrew.
Philbin.
Keith Philbin. All right. Well, congrats, Keith, whoever the hell you are.
Yeah, it's just screwy. I can make the top window bigger, which is useless. I can't make the bottom window bigger. Like
I
bigger
can't
type.
believe you can't enlarge the font. You didn't think of that, did you? Fucking DBAs.
No, I can make the top window in
No,
uselessly
don't
large.
resize the window, resize the font on the display. But anyway, just keep going.
All right. Oh, a curated Northwest Bourbon flight. Donated by Northwest Bourbon.
You will get to choose either a Pacific Northwest flight, a veteran flight, or basically call it a hitter flight. Whatever you want to explore.
One by Bonnie Lests.
Bonnie won it. All right. I will just tell him to send her a flight of Ryes, and she will be very happy.
Oh, yeah. All right. An original tall bottle Starlight Rye pick.
Yeah.
Donated by Bourbon.
Let me show that off real quick. So
absolutely.
A lot of people don't know this has got to be 6 or 7 years old. This is from Warehouse Wine and Liquors in upstate New York, but this is an OG. This is back before Starlight had their current labeling and current bottles, back when they were using off the shelf stuff. This is a Starlight Rye from back then. So thought that would be cool to give away, just because I'm pretty sure I'd be surprised if anyone else, maybe other than like a couple people in Indiana, might have a bottle like that. All right, who's getting it?
All right. Thank you, Frank Davis. It's stupid. There is no control for that.
I don't believe
Okay, that is going to Catherine Shutt.
I think that means it goes to Ogre Smash.
I see. That's one of his fans, or at least that's somebody who donated during his stream.
Yeah, okay. Awesome. Catherine.
All right. Thank you, Catherine.
Bonnie, you won a flight for a curated flight from Northwest Bourbon. So I'm going to tell them to send you a whole flight of Ryes. Because if people don't know, Bonnie loves Rye.
As do I. All right. We have another Sticky Icky Backbone pick. This one donated by Hello Again Whiskey Friends.
And that goes to Eric Gunderson.
Congratulations, Eric.
Congrats, Eric.
All right. We have a Maker's Mark 46 cast strength.
Donated by Stephen Scone, the Shelf Sippers.
That's right. Going to James Green.
Whoever that is. Congrats, James.
Don't know James, but we'll find him. Okay, we've got a $25 gift card to driftinggrams.com.
This is an important win right here. Because if you drink whiskey, you probably drink coffee.
Yeah. Back and forth and back. Well, it's important. Like, you let your kidneys rest and tank your liver, and then you let and then you reverse the process, right?
Yep.
To JH.
There you go, Jay. Congrats, Jay.
Congratulations.
Hopefully you like coffee, and if you don't, you're wrong.
If not, I'm sure you can.
Just congratulating Eric.
All right, here we go. A Wild Turkey Blind Flight donated by the Shelf Sippers.
And I happen to know it's kind of a banger flight.
Yeah, it is. It will be an interesting comparison, and somebody will enjoy this very much. And that's going to go to Christopher Martino.
Otherwise known as Thrasher.
That I did not know. All right. An Eagle Rare Store pick donated by Barbecue Therapy. That's going to go to Troy Mandeville.
Troy Man. There you go. He's got an Eagle Rare Store pick. He will be very happy with that.
Hey, what's not to be happy about? All right.
There you go, Jay. It's like Drifting Drama Coffee. Wait, Drams.
I was just saying, is that autocorrect, or is he telling us something we don't know? All right. A Lost Monarch donated by Sugar Kitty. Going to Grant Fryer. Congratulations, Grant.
Congratulations, Grant, whoever you are.
We'll find him. All right. Another $25 gift card donated by Drifting Drams.
There we go.
And this one is going to go to Indpndt.
As much as I would love to accept that, can you re-roll that? I get plenty from them.
I can make that happen.
Hopefully it doesn't take me out from everything else, but I'd like that to get re-rolled. I will say Katie and Ethan are more than generous with their coffee with me. So
that was 28, right?
That's table and remove the winner.
All right. One by Rick Jost.
Congrats, Rick.
Congratulations. I know Rick. Okay.
Oh, okay, cool. Hopefully he likes coffee.
Yes. That'll be a big hit. Okay. A bottle of Blanton's donated by Sandeep Chima. And the bottle of Blanton's is going to go to...
And that is an in-box bottle of Blanton's.
Who won Jeff that? McCullen.
You know that person? I don't, but we'll figure it out.
I do not. I don't, and unfortunately, I think that the way the things show up on the website, it ranks them based on dollar value, not when they donated. Because if we could figure out when they donated, we could probably figure out if they donated, at the same time as Ogre's stream.
We'll figure
no
it out.
such luck. Ogre knows who his fans are.
We
find
will
him.
figure it. We will. It'll take time, but we will get shit to everybody.
Oh, Carla Worth, a Wild Turkey 70th anniversary edition.
I don't know who that is, but awesome. Congrats, Carla.
Congratulations, Carla. All right, let's give away an Indpndt Joe Superflight. This is probably also going to be
And a
awesome.
reminder, when you leave here tonight, please go. Indpndt Joe has got a battle going. So please, when you leave here tonight, go rate Indpndt Joe and tell them that ASMR Whiskey sent you.
Oh, well, thank you, Ben. That's very kind. Yeah, absolutely go see Joe. It'll be fun. I was there last week. I had a blast. I was totally bamboozled by what Joe sent me.
And
but
we
I
will
had such a good time.
And we will post
so
the
will
link when Andrew's done giving away everything.
And so will you. Okay, here we go. To Michael Hernandez. Congratulations, Michael.
There you go. Whoever you are.
And here we go. Here's the last one.
Last one. We're done?
We're done. This is 32. I had this thought that, people, because in many getaways, people go, give away this, please add that. I'm like, okay, I'm going to be mashing the keys as fast as I can, which for me is very fast, but only 2 fingers. I'm sure Ben has an obscene comment about that too. And the last prize is going to go to Jessica Reed.
Wherever
I'm sorry. The Cooper's Craft bib was donated by Charles Elul.
Okay.
And I believe that is it.
Let's see the table. Make sure you got 32 winners.
We can do that. Oh. How about I just show the winners report?
Has anyone who likes coffee not liked Drifting Journey's coffee? I don't think so. I think not.
No.
So there you go. There's our table of winners. Again, if you can reach out to, if you know you won, the more you can help us.
Exactly, Mark.
Will be the faster we can facilitate. I'll just drop our emails again. And I also dropped in the chat, and I'm going to pin the link now. Please go see Indpndt Joe and tell him that ASMR Whiskey, actually, even better, tell him that Theodore sent you.
There you go.
Just tell him that Theodore sent you. Why can't I fund my own stream? This is awesome. I can't find my own stream to pin the link. There it is. Okay. So I'm going to pin the link to Indpndt Joe now. What the fuck? And tell him that Theodore sent you. Great job, guys. Almost $4,100. Absolutely.
That's amazing.
Yep. Congrats, Bill Scott. Thank you, man. CJP, congrats to all the winners. There you go. ASMRwhiskey@gmail.com and bourbon4@gmail.com if you won. We will seek you out otherwise, but it would make our lives easier if you reach out to us. Don't forget to hydrate. Mark is right. I'm going to stop sharing what Andrew's been showing, and I am going to bring this last hydration break to you from the egg roll.
There you go.
From the cum guzzler. Don't forget to hydrate, people. And, the other thing I'll do is we want everyone to go see Joe, but if you want to come hang out in the after party, if you want to, say a word, hang out, have a beverage before going over to Joe or while watching Joe, I'm going to drop the link right here if anybody wants to come hang out. And, yeah, with that, we did the thing. We raised over $4,000.
So I had to do it one more time. One more time.
40 people still watching. 3.5 hours. What the hell is he doing?
That's
He's
what I
still up.
wonder. But
Well, it's
But,
Friday night. No school tomorrow.
so
Theodore, what are you doing awake?
I was just about to take my shower, and I was playing games on my computer with my friends.
Well,
Okay,
it's only
so
9 o'clock out there.
let you know that you are currently in. Let me verify this. 7th place for the entire walk, for the entire state, and you raised $4,065.
Yeah. Right?
Have you ever even thought about that much money?
That's awesome.
No.
Yeah, so hopefully you'll still be in the top 10 when they do the awards and everything else, and we want to see pictures and hear about the walk.
All right.
Okay, and
We
this
can do
goes
that.
out to everyone who donated. Thank you for all the love and support. With all this money, brings us one step closer to ending not just juvenile T1D in general.
Yeah, there you go.
That's awesome.
Love it. Yes.
I'm just saying right here, we're learning
Very good.
Andrew's doing a hell of a job. I'm going to raise this glass to Andrew for taking care of him and helping him learn and raise him and make sure he's staying healthy.
Thank you, guys.
And to Todd for getting his son through it too.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys. Love it.
Oh, wait. Bonnie says, when I click the link you dropped, it goes to your channel, not a link to join. What?
Oh, well. Yeah. Sometimes.
No, that's a StreamYard link, hon. I think you might be drunk.
That does happen.
I will paste it again. Can anybody else test it to see if maybe my other half is just a little tipsy?
That's definitely StreamYard.
That's what I'm thinking. But I pinned the link for Joe. So I'm going to verify this now because now I'm really confused. Because if that goes to my... Nope, it's working now. Okay, yeah, maybe you're drunk. So with that all, we're going to sign off.
Great job, guys. Ben, thank you. Ben, great job, Ben. Well done. Well done, brother.
Great job to Andrew. Great job to Theodore. Great job, Todd. Thank you for riding with us.
Dude,
Thank you, Todd. It's been great.
It's been
We'll do it
great.
again.
Thank you for doing it. Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't get you in too much shit with the boss.
She got sleep. Let's be honest. It's better than hanging out with me. You know, come on.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's
Let's be
definitely
honest.
better than being in bed with you. But anyway.
That's right.
All right, everybody, we're signing off. Go tell Indpndt Joe that Theodore sent you. And if you want to come and hang out in the after party, the link's in chat. And cheers, everybody.
Cheers, guys.
We're going
Well
down.
done.